Hey, man.
Hey,
Right there. Can't help
what's
my
going
dog,
on,
man. Welcome back to the Tribe Called Culture, man. Hottest show in the world. Hey, look, we've been getting a lot of new people engaged in it. A lot of them talking shit. A lot of them might disagree with what we've been saying or what have you. We still welcome you. We're happy to have you. We're going to keep on giving you dope content because, like I said, it's the hottest show in the world.
Hey.
I go by the name Cartier Camo.
Your boy Skillet.
And this is
Tribe Called Culture,
man.
Hey.
It can't just be on you, gotta be in you. It can't just be on you, gotta be in you. It can't just be on you, gotta be in you.
Man.
Hey, yeah, bro. You see how they put the sound effects in?
Episode 37.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right back out on it, bro. Since the last episode, we done briefly spoke on a few things that's happened, but so much shit has happened.
Yeah,
Been a lot going on.
Yeah, we would be real with them. I mean, we did the last episode a little early, so a bunch of shit happened, but we back.
But man, we have a list of topics to get to today. So before we get into the topics though, I do got new music that just dropped.
Yes, you do.
The July 4th, if you missed it.
Hey.
Fake Love, shout out to my dog AO. It's out everywhere on wherever you listen to your music. Go stream that, add it to your playlist.
Yes, sir.
It's a nice vibe, man.
Very nice.
Yeah, go check that out, bro. Fake Love.
Introspective.
Shout out my boy.
I like it.
Yeah, man. A little different side that my audience might not know that I can. That is another bad they ain't know I could get into. That's really how I feel about it.
Exactly.
But I like it, man. We go check that out. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna start it like we always do with the currently in the culture. We're gonna let them know what's happening currently. And shit, man. I mean, I ain't even gone.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, I said it before. I've really been like avoiding Diddy and Diddy Tribe topics.
Yeah.
Because for a minute it was just like dominating the headlines.
Yeah, it's a lot of gossip.
Instead of just talking about this on every episode, just gonna let it play out.
Yeah, because there was a lot of hearsay. It wasn't really any real facts that we were getting.
Right. Well, shit done played out, man.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So if you didn't see, he beat most of the serious stuff. They a couple of the charges stuck, a couple of the lesser charges. They expecting them, to probably get time served on those. So
yeah, when you serve fair time while you waiting and going through trial, don't quote me, y'all. I don't remember the exact amount, but I know for every day you serve, it's like double or it counts like 2 or 3 days. I forgot the exact number, but it's like extra time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The nigga beat the Frico Rico, man. I mean,
you know what's fucked up though?
Say, bro?
Is he a nasty piece of shit? Yeah.
Yes.
Is he a woman beater? Hell yeah. But it's not illegal to be a nasty ass nigga.
I guess not. Man.
I mean,
the prosecution definitely fumbled, which I told you when I was giving my thoughts on it. Like, it really seemed like the last few high-profile cases involving rappers or people of the culture, that in this social media age, for whatever reason, the prosecution been dropping the ball and like not playing it as well as it seemed like they could have played it with what they had. Like in the Young Thug situation, that wasn't federal, but they had so much evidence of this nigga moving sloppy for a decade and somehow fumbled it. And the same with this on the next level. It's just like they had so much that it seemed like maybe they came with the wrong charge names to begin with. They misplayed it from jump. You should have said other stuff. Yeah,
you can't charge a nigga with a RICO in relation to supposedly sex trafficking. That's not the same thing. A RICO is like a drug crime enterprise.
They may have overplayed it, man. They just thought that, man, this nigga been moving so sloppy. We got all these emails, text messages, everything linking his whole operation. We got him.
Nah, they ain't have.
Apparently, they didn't have it enough.
I'll give you an interesting fact that I learned about Fed. Cause you know how we always say, well, if the feds come get you, they already got you.
Yeah.
Come to find out that whatever it's like 90-something% conviction rate is also including plea deals and people not going to trial. Actual trial cases is more like 50-50.
And that's what they just had. People that was taking immunity for their testimony. They had so much shit, bro. It seemed like they had them, bro. It's like, it ain't that I'm just sitting here hoping to see the man, but it's just like, I feel like it's dangerous to let people that you know is guilty of so much shit just once again feel like they untouchable, bro. It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's a terrible precedent.
You already moving reckless from getting away with shit from the 90s and in the past decades, and now, once again, I slipped through that nigga gonna be a bigger monster than ever. Like,
you think so?
Yes.
I mean, you think he's still gonna be outside?
Yes. I feel like this whole ordeal has just been all right, y'all got to see some of my dirty laundry for a minute.
Fuck it, it is what it is.
Who cares? I'm seeing people saying that the nigga come out and throw a party, they going. Yeah, like celebrities.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Just saying,
Well, some celebrities don't think
I
they
ain't
get
gonna hold you, bro. That nigga come home and get throw a party. I'm in there.
I'm in that bitch.
Man, listen. I could never, bro. The nigga is way too weird for somebody that I would want to be around.
Yeah, I don't want that sexual smoke.
Nah, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro. I don't know Astroglide, none of that shit.
Fuck
Them
no.
niggas like to order cases of.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean, I'm pretty inappropriate when it comes to my sex life, but
hey, man.
not that inappropriate. Yeah, that nigga's a little wild. I don't want none of them problems.
Party, y'all good. Let me know how it went. But yeah.
I don't even want to know how it went.
That was wild to see that play out the way it did. But once again, they had a buddy that got Thug off, Brian Steele.
It was St. Louis?
He was part of the team. He had joined the team late. Remember when we talked about that before?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if he should have did that because he coming off a big win.
That nigga got 2 dubs.
Man, that nigga looking like he the man to call right now, bro.
Like Kobe when he came back without Shaq, baby. 2 dubs.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey.
I got to salute him, and when you got to salute him, you got to salute him.
You see the comparison that he's this generation's OJ?
Who did his?
Hell yeah. I can't give him that.
Man.
Cause we was rooting for OJ. I don't think we was rooting
The
for
trial might be as high profile as.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It ain't the same.
Yeah, hey, we wasn't rooting for Diddy. At least we wasn't, not the tribe.
But shit, y'all let us know y'all thoughts on how that went. If you feel like it went the way it was supposed to go, you feel like the feds could have got him, but they fumbled. Cause that's how I feel. I feel like they really had enough to get him. Well, they had enough to get him on something. I don't know if they had enough to get him on what they tried to win, but they might have swung too high.
Fuck that up, yeah.
They might have overplayed it. That happens sometimes. But if that's the case, then it just seems like the prosecution keep overplaying it in this day where you can't keep the jurors just completely from getting the internet narrative, bro. Like,
No.
It ain't no way. You can tell them don't look at the shit, but what about the alerts that just coming to their phone?
Thank you. Especially because your family members like, yo,
Yeah,
nigga, what's going on in the
that's what I'm
trial?
saying.
And then when they go through jury selection, they done seen some of this.
Yeah,
Before they even become
Man,
jurors.
just like, I have no idea. I ain't seen none of this shit.
No, you can't do that now.
It's
Not
impossible.
today's time.
It's impossible, bro. So with that being impossible,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I think it's the reason why we seeing shit like, man, the nigga was sitting here, got caught staring at jurors, trying to be intimidated in
Intimidating,
court, and still finna walk away with barely nothing. Like, come on, when you start doing shit like that, like,
Hey, man, you got
nigga
the right
finna come home
money
and go crazy.
and a trash-ass case against you.
baby oil party on the way, dog. Get your baby oil, dude.
They give me that bitch popping baby bottles.
Hey, order your baby oil now, because it ain't gonna be none available. It's gonna be like how they had the toilet paper back in 2020. I'm telling you.
But let me make sure this camera focus. Go ahead.
All right, man. In other news,
Yes, sir.
an older rapper that's being sued. You seen the Fat Joe shit?
He getting sued?
Yeah, I seen it.
I ain't seen that.
Fat Joe is being sued.
Okay.
My fault. Fat Joe is being sued by a former hype man. He accuses Joe of forcing him to participate in sex acts and
What?
accused Joe of messing with minors. Also, allegedly put a hit out on 50 Cent back around 2006.
Only part I believe is the hit. As fucked up as that sounds.
Heavy allegations, man. It's coming
Bruh.
from somebody that they say was his former hype man, so it was definitely in close proximity of him for a period of time.
Is that the guy that Ben had beef with, the Puerto Rican looking or Hispanic looking guy?
I don't know backstory.
Was it Cuban Links? Not Cuban Links. Yeah. You remember him and Cuban Links had beef? He used to be in Terror Squad way back in the day.
I remember the Cuban Links dude.
Yeah, they had beef at one point. I don't know if they still do. Is that the guy or is it a totally different person?
I don't know if that was him. I think they might have said rapper Cuban Links if it was him. They said,
Oh, yeah.
this guy just
Damn. So they saying Fat Joe like little kids?
allegedly. I don't know if if the nigga just say, hey, we in the day of people just having wild allegations and getting paid from it to make it go away. So he might just be trying to do that.
I will say this, I don't like that we can just blatantly like just throw something on somebody and they automatically, even if you beat the case, you still have that stain on it.
Yeah. There's a lot of celebrities right now, man. It's like, damn, 10 women woke up today and put out them lawsuits against you saying you did this.
That shit
And a lot of
wild.
times they lawyer gonna tell them, hey man, just give them this to make that shit go away. And that shit don't save your stain on you in the public opinion. They still looking at you the same way, like, oh, you paid them niggas, he did that shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So Hey man, it's wild times we're living in, but I seen that, I was like, damn, cause he just recently started having that success with his new show with Jada. So
I watched it. Do you like the show?
I like it.
It's cool. I think it's as bad as it sounds, because I know I be over talking you sometimes. But I do feel like Fat Joe be really over talking to guests sometimes. And sometimes if you got a guest on, let them talk.
I don't feel like nobody do that more than Vlad.
Vlad be
or
killing that
Nori.
shit.
They kind of up there together.
But Nori be drunk. I can throw him a little bell. What's their excuse?
Vlad be damn cutting niggas off and he'll ask you a question and tell the story for you and shit. Nigga, chill out, let them niggas talk.
Yeah, why is he here if you gonna talk for him?
But yeah, that's wild, just the timing to see how that's coming out. They trying to come against Joey, man. I was like, damn, Joey crack. I don't know if I believe that, man, but...
Well, let me ask you this. If you were in that circumstance, not the accusation, just in general, somebody threw some wild stuff, if you got big and somebody, would you pay them off or would you fight it?
God forbid anything like
No, that ain't gonna happen. We don't be on that type of shit. I'm just saying, if it's a money grab type of thing.
I want to say I'm going to fight it.
I
Because I
feel like
know
that
I'm
too.
innocent as hell, but fighting it does require paying a bunch of money.
Yeah. And
That's
you might,
that's the part. They ain't going to be free to fight it.
Fuck no.
It's like, that's what's messed up about it.
Yeah.
They could just put up something that's totally false, and you can't just fight it freely without having to come out your pocket, and it costs you money, it costs you time, costs you, your image and how you look in the public. Yeah, it can cost you all of that. And then at the end, you can win and be exonerated or however you want to word it. But they don't care. They still going to look at you like, Shannon Sharp, free ass nigga.
I mean, I don't think Shannon Sharp is guilty, but that's just my opinion. That's not the opinion of the tribe. That's Skillet's opinion.
But he definitely was slipping enough to provide them with clips that they could frame to make it look like he was on some...
Yeah, he playing with fire. Like, I don't think he a creep. But nigga, you my pawpaw age. And you kicking it with these...
I'll choke the shit out you.
And you kicking it with these white women that can barely buy alcohol. Like, sit your ass down.
Saying,
I'll choke the shit out you. I can see it now. Large black man chokes white women.
why would you say all that
Thank
on the phone,
you,
bro?
nigga. He's supposed to catch on to
Come on, man.
her talking like that. But anyway, this is a Fat Joe segment. I'm sorry.
Man, we ain't gonna go on that tangent, but that's wild. Certain niggas that just been around for decades, you would think that they would move a little more carefully and just know that it's shit like that exists.
Yeah, I mean, but don't get me wrong, early on his NFL career, I know he wasn't making millions because he was, as he done said, a fifth rounder.
Yeah.
But as you start accumulating real money, you're supposed to know how young ladies and young men or whoever the fuck you around start moving. They want to get that bread out your pocket.
For sure.
But neither here nor there.
But neither here nor there. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the Fat Joe allegations, man.
And subscribe to the tribe. We appreciate y'all. It's been growing exponentially. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody telling somebody, hey, bro, you gotta come check this out.
Hey.
These niggas be on here saying some wild shit. Keep telling them, man, we gonna keep on providing you with the dope content, curating the cultural conversation, because that's what we do here.
Hey, last episode, we canceled Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj.
Man, listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Hey,
we
it's
done
okay.
with that.
Go enjoy your money.
Still standing on what I said.
Yeah, I am too. Go enjoy that money, baby.
But yeah, all right, so
What you got?
speaking of the Fat Joe podcast, Jim Jones had went on there and
I didn't know he went on there.
they got that. I don't know how the conversation started, but I just saw the clip that went viral where
Jimmy and Nas.
they got the nigga going and he started to do the Nas shit and comparing himself to Nas and who's had more success and this and that. And just saying shit that just flat out false. So go look up the charts. Go look at the billboards. Just saying, knowing that this nigga got way more numbers. Like, come on, why would you say shit like that?
Yes.
That just goes to show niggas be getting so hyped in the moment of wanting to be right and wanting to sound like a nigga that know what he talking about, and knowing I'm saying shit that's completely false that can be fact checked.
Loud and wrong.
Like, bro, come on, Jimmy,
Loud and wrong.
Yeah, I don't know why you tried that, bro. Like, I don't care what. I think they said somebody had made a tweet or something that went viral and they was in response to the tweet. But either way, he let them niggas gas him up and he jumped out the window, bro, with all that.
No.
Like, come on, bro. The nigga saying all the Nas shit, like, Nas fan or not, I don't think it's too many people that's gonna say,
bruh,
Nas can't fuck with Jimmy when it comes to rap.
Man, y'all get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here, bro.
No, Nas, I know everybody is the J versus Nas, but we talking about Nas versus Jimmy. Capo status.
Yeah.
Dog, Jimmy is not fucking with Nas whatsoever. Not in success, not in ability, not in sales.
Jimmy wild for that. You know what I said? I sent you them when they hit Photoshop the Nas album.
Yeah, that shit was cool though. That shit was cool as fuck.
That shit ain't Cam's son. It was the one else. But that was hilarious.
That shit look crazy.
They had to steal
Bro, I
it.
said, these folk crazy.
I said, but I don't know. Hey, look, I respect any nigga that's confident about what they do, that feel like they the best in their craft and all that. Respect that as a man, as a competitor, but get the fuck out of here.
Bruh.
For you to say,
Nas can't fuck with me. Nas, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was in high school when Nas was popping, man.
nigga, shut up. Nas just had Grammys and shit like 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
But it's true though. My bad, I'm just copying. Somebody wanted the link for the dark room. But yeah, that shit look crazy.
Crazy as hell, man. But yeah, man, that was wild. I seen them comments go viral.
Have you seen some people comment on it? I was listening to Mano and he was there taking over for Nightcap. Mano, I think T-Suggs, Baltimore Ravens legend, soon to be Hall of Famer.
Hey.
And I think, I don't know the other guy's name. They was talking about it, and Mano said it. He said, man, he doing that shit, he manipulating the algorithm. I can't even knock him, because he is. He manipulating the algorithm. You said, didn't we talk about he got an album coming? If I'm not mistaken.
He dropped one not that long ago.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's going to make people go check out his old discography. Not calling it old, but.
That's what he said. He had made a post on the story. He said,
we eating that shit up.
if you 40 and up arguing with me about Nas, y'all already lost.
I'm 40 and up. That's why I'm not arguing with
y'all
you.
fell for the bait. My streams go up every time I go viral. I'm teaching you older artists a lesson in marketing.
Yeah.
Y'all so stuck in yesterday. Y'all mad at the way things run today. Tighten up.
Yeah. I respect
So basically, he's saying, I'm clout
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah.
I'm letting y'all
Go
know
click
that
my
this
shit.
is all my version of clout chasing, and I'm doing this so people will go pay attention to the. I honestly don't think that a lot of the people that seeing this reacting to it, I know I didn't.
I didn't go click
I'm
this
just
shit.
seeing this saying Jim tripping. I didn't see this and say, man, let me go listen to this nigga last.
Oh, to actually do the comparison?
Yeah, like if that nigga thinking that most people who watch this shit and have a reaction to what he said is gonna go and stream the music, that's probably happening with maybe 30% of people that see what he said.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a lot of, but I'm sure it is helping. It's something, you know what I'm saying? Because it is getting them in the conversation. But at a certain point, you are over 40. You are one of the niggas that had your run back then, and you do still got some people that'll listen to your new output. But
I agree.
It's sad to me when niggas who like people look up to you and you shouldn't have to resort to that. That's what the new niggas got to do.
I'm gonna get the other side of the coin real quick though. Okay, so it was either you or Mo hit me about it. Was like they compare. Did you hit me about that?
The gym shit
versus the Pusha T clip shit.
Oh yeah, I seen he was talking about.
Did you send me that, or was that
Mo?
Mo?
A conversation on Facebook.
Okay, so Mo hit me about it through text. We was talking about it as well, and we were saying he was asking me, "Is that the same thing? Are the clips clout chasing along with Jim Jones?" And I said, "I'm not gonna quote it. It's in my phone, but give or take, I was like, Jimmy's a little different because I feel like the if we're gonna say clout chasing, Jimmy's is not on wax. It's out loud. Yo, I'm better than Nas. Versus the clips are, or at least Pusha T is." Clout chasing on wax. Like you got to go listen to it to get the spins versus I'm just talking.
That part of it is true. He ain't really took a lot of shots on songs.
Yeah.
Like,
go check the wax out.
For the most part, it's the same. I can't just make a song that y'all care about enough to go forward. I got to create some controversy by name dropping other niggas. And that's been Push approach for a long time. That was my response when he asked me how I felt. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you too.
In fact, them niggas, Jim tried it with Push a couple years ago. And I think Push ignored him.
Did I miss that?
Maybe.
What Jim, he put it on wax or he said something?
Yeah, he came at him. It was like he dropped the song.
Was this around the Pusha T Drake or beef or?
Nah, it was after that. Okay. It's been within the last couple years.
Oh, it's recent?
Yeah.
He went
at Pusha T basically ignored him. And he went at him on the song, if I'm not mistaken, and said something about him in a couple of interviews, and that didn't gain the traction that he was hoping to gain. But yeah, I feel like it's the same. It's the same approach. It's what the game always does, and he got it from 50 Cent.
Yeah.
I ain't just got a song that's going so crazy that they can't wait for this shit to drop.
So which one?
To get back into the conversation, I'ma just fire shots at people.
But I feel like the clips is more strategic only because it's on wax, so you have to spin the album to hear the quote unquote beef or the clout chasing. Whereas Jimmy's, it's not on the album, so you know, like you said, did you go play the new album?
Nah.
I didn't go play. I do like Jim Jones, but I didn't go play it.
Nah.
And I think that putting it on wax at the very least, those that are really interested, at least you'll click, even if you don't play the whole album, at least you'll go to the YouTube clip or you're more likely to.
I guess it'll be more beneficial for you to record it. But either way, it's the same approach. It all.
You're saying the foundation of it.
Ultimately, just my
Talk
vibes
shit,
that I
goes
come
my
up with
shit.
without mentioning other niggas ain't moving the needle for me. So I got to make somebody care about what's going on over here. So let me say fuck Kanye. Let me say fuck Travis.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay.
I just feel like I don't never want to be in the position where, damn, they don't care about my shit no more. So let me just pick an artist and just fire shots at him so I can be lit for a little while they worried about the back and forth responses. Like,
I can fuck with it.
to me, that's goofy. As much as I enjoy seeing a rap beef in the culture.
I love rap beef. Friendly rap beef, not violent rap beef.
Yeah, not violent. I'm talking about I love to see a
Competitive.
rap battle back and forth, not a beef.
Yeah,
A
competitive rap.
Yeah, I love to see a rap battle or back and forth where niggas showing who was nicer as a rapper.
Yeah.
I'm with that, but I feel like I'm not the type of artist that's trying to be so competitive that I want to fire shots back
You're
and
right.
forth.
Just to get you
I
listened
just want
to
to
it,
make cool music.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm with you.
You want to hear, you want to hear it. If you don't, you feel me?
You got any rap beef with Tribe? Subscribe.
It's like if the rap community, if the rap community was like a flea market, right?
Okay. Oh shit, go ahead.
I'm
gonna
just saying, like, it feels like a flea market rap community, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just that nigga that came, got my table with my shit right here. If you come down this way and you see my shit, cool, fuck with me. If you don't come down this way and you happen to miss it, it's all good. You catch me next time. I'm not that nigga that's trying to make sure I buy the booth in the spot that everybody's walking by and doing a bunch of shit like, hey, y'all niggas look over here. I'm just not that nigga, bro.
Hey,
and that might be to a fault for me as an artist, but I'm not that. I'm the nigga I'm coming up, I'm gonna have a dope display with my shit.
Yeah.
But I'm over here popping my shit. And you come down this way, you see it, dope. That's what I'm here for people to see.
You want the work to speak for itself, not the drama and the bullshit. I'm with it.
I'm
I'm
go
with
out
it.
my way with the
I'm with
antics
it. I'm
and
with
shit
it.
to make people look over here, man. You feel me? I'm just doing my thing. That's basically what I'm trying
Quality,
to say.
consistency is gonna stand on its own anyway. Yeah, I fuck with it.
That's where I'm at with
Hey.
it. But,
Tribe.
all right, so y'all let us know y'all thoughts overall, ultimately on the Jim Jones versus Nas situation. Is the nigga tripping? Y'all
That
feel
nigga
like,
tripping.
Nah, that nigga.
No,
ain't
that nigga's tripping.
He ain't that far off base. Y'all let us know what y'all think. We want to know how the tribe feel about that.
That nigga tripping.
But in other Jim Jones news, I also had seen the clip of the Summer Jam. Apparently, his set got cut short or whatever, and he was like in Funk Flex face, like.
This was recently?
Yeah, it was like after that shit went viral with the Nas shit.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Did they say why it got cut short or anything? Or
I ain't never seen no details, but apparently he performed at Summer Jam. They say that he felt like his set was supposed to be longer, so he was over there like clearly screaming. In
yeah,
his nigga
that's.
ear.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I was just like, what's your thoughts on that?
I think that's part of Jimmy's. It's a genuine quality, but I think that's also one of his shortcomings. Because Jimmy is, I say Jimmy like I know this nigga, but anyway, Jimmy is known for screaming on niggas. You know what I mean? Like Dame Dash used to be known for screaming on niggas. And it's an admirable trait when you standing on business for your team, your crew, your squad, whatever you want to call it. But it can fuck up some business too. You can't be in office room or office spaces or even at concerts that you and your squad got a performance. You can't cuss everybody the fuck out every time. Not every time. You know what I mean? Multiple times, and motherfucker gonna keep fucking with you. If they cut your set short, I've only performed in a few places, but from what I recall, my small performances, you had X amount of songs or X amount of time. When you run over, get your ass up off stage. Yeah, it is what it is.
Your damn time.
Fuck yeah, get the fuck on.
Niggas thought because I'm Jim Jones, they gonna let my shit be 23 minutes instead of 20 minutes.
No,
like,
you not nice, nigga.
that be happening a lot, though.
Yeah.
Niggas just be feeling themselves.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it don't matter, bro.
Yeah, how would you feel somebody cut your set short?
Obviously, as an artist, nobody wants to have their set.
Of course,
cut
yeah.
short. But you also don't want to be the nigga that's being filmed going off on the DJ
Yeah.
nigga because they shorted you one song. Because I'm sure the nigga got to do several songs before
Yeah, of course.
that,
He didn't just do balling, I'm
So
sure.
it's like, all right, the way you supposed to take that, especially as an OG in the game, you supposed to be like, yeah, play me a little bit. I'll remember that next time.
Got your ass next time.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But you ain't supposed to let them capture you on camera like,
Hey, nigga, I'm saying though.
that nigga was going crazy on Flex.
That shit look
I don't
crazy.
even like Funk Flex.
No, he a
you
fuck
just don't
nigga,
want to
but
be
yeah,
that
that
nigga
shit
that
look
look
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you can't, it don't look professional.
You gotta keep it player, bro.
Yeah, tell him again.
Y'all play me a little bit, man.
Hey, I like that. I forgot to do it. I like that. But yeah, you got, like you said, keep it player.
Gotta keep that shit.
Yeah, man. You can't be crashing out at no fucking show. You getting paid to be there.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, you still got the bag.
Either way, you still got the bag. You still got the
Yes.
look that you came to get. You still got to do them songs, that whatever songs you like.
Yeah.
Relax, bro.
Yeah. Put one in the air
I
and
thought
just
that
chill.
was interesting, especially the timing of it. Like, all right, it was already in the news, so it's like this nigga just staging stuff to try to stay in the headlines. Like, we in the age of people doing that, and clearly, he not a nigga that's ever gonna be like, I'm too old for that type of shit, because he still think he's in his 20s and can do everything the young niggas doing. He one of them niggas.
I will throw him a little bit of bail. I hope, I'm not saying he didn't. I hope that was just an odd occurrence. That was a coincidence because of the timing. I hope that's what that was. But he still was inappropriate for crashing out on stage.
Either way, that nigga on some
Yeah, you
top
can't
shit.
scream on every fucking body.
Before we get off of that
Yes, sir.
completely, did you see what he was talking about? He challenging Shannon Sharp in the gym, like, you can't see me in the gym.
Well, he said as far as the he paraphrasing.
Come on, man. You can't fuck with him either, bro.
No, hell no. But I'm saying he said not wait. He's talking about because I listened to the episode.
You can't fuck with a nigga that's been an athlete.
Fuck no.
for 30
Shannon Sharp
years
Max is like 4 and
and
some change.
never stop working out like he wasn't still in the NFL.
Dog,
Like,
he's 50. He's a pawpaw.
nigga, Jim
And still
Jones
pushing
started
400
working out
something.
like 2020 during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Him and Mano
Bruh,
was going to
I could outwork Jim Jones.
on, bro.
I'm pushing 3 plates and some more.
I'm glad you're doing well for yourself and seeing
Come
the
challenge
results.
Skillet, because I'm gonna push 3
Come
plates and
on,
some more.
man. This
My max
nigga-
is more than 315.
That's why I know, like, this nigga just saying whatever.
Yeah,
bro.
he do calisthenics, which is body weight. Shannon Sharp pick up weight.
Yeah.
He move furniture. You know what I'm
Nah, bro.
Come holler at me, Jimmy. I got
salute
you.
with it. I be seeing him post his workouts.
Oh, he got legit
You know
workouts,
what
but
I'm
it's
saying?
calisthenics. It's not
Fuck
weight.
outta here, bro.
Yeah, you come holler at me on the
you
tribe,
can't-
baby.
Why you can't just be doing good at your workout and not be throwing shade at, I'm better than that nigga? Why you can't just be making dope music and not saying, yeah, fuck these niggas, they
Fuck
can't fuck with me
that.
right.
We coming to work out on the tribe. Come holler. I will
just
fly
don't
up
get it,
there,
bro.
Would you do that? We'll fly out to New York and I challenge him in the workout.
Hell yeah.
I'm dead ass.
Man, this nigga.
Hey, who ain't?
This nigga Jim Jones
Oh.
ain't really trying to fucking challenge nobody in the gym. This nigga just
Hey.
popping it for damn clout.
Well, I'll work that nigga. So he don't got no faith in his cause.
I believe you probably
Yeah,
would.
we hit them
I
3
believe you
plates.
probably would. Well, I don't know if this nigga smokes cigarettes. You smoke a lot of cigarettes.
That nigga smoke weed, so it's even.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
What you mean?
No, it ain't, bro.
I've always been able to run with the best on.
All right.
See, he ain't trusting me. Sound like Ocho. You ain't got it up.
Well, yeah,
That's
man.
all right, though.
Okay. Also, since the last episode and
Yes,
other
sir.
news, Cardi B announced that the album finally dropping. The
Hell yeah.
long-awaited follow-up to
thought we talked
the
about that.
super successful
Yeah.
Nah, we
Oh,
don't
okay.
talk about it.
Oh, we talked about it. Not on here yet.
Yeah. So Cardi B, she announced the
Yeah.
new album is coming.
I'm kind of
She
excited.
dropped the artwork.
That ass.
You excited for it?
Yeah.
You don't feel like the wait has been too long to where people ain't gonna be caring as much as they would have? How you feel about that part of it?
I would say commercially, I don't know what it's going to do.
Okay.
For me, Skillet, I am excited. I enjoyed the first album. I'm not saying she's Nas, Jay-Z, super lyrical, miracle, spiritual.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the album. I'm not going to act like I didn't. Did you like the album?
Yeah, I mean, it had some cool
It was cool,
songs on
right?
it.
Yeah. So I enjoyed the album. I do hate that some of the singles she's dropped years ago are going to be on there only because it's not fresh and new.
Yeah.
And then from what I understand that I did a little research, they're saying that basically the album will already be platinum based on the plays from the other songs, which I understand is strategic marketing.
Yeah.
But that ain't really platinum in real life. Not how we know it.
It's a cheat code. But
Yeah, it's
if
cheap.
I'm playing the game in today's era.
I would do it too.
I got songs that's eligible to be on there.
Yeah,
It's gonna
throw that
help
bitch
me.
on there, yeah.
Throw them bitches on
Yeah, I would do the same thing. So I am excited. I'm interested to see what the intro sounds like because you remember the intro from the what's the name of my first album?
Invasion of
Privacy. Yeah. So you remember the intro from the Invasion of Privacy kind of had that Meek Mill joint. How the beat kind of built up and got aggressive, like Dreams and Nightmares. So I enjoyed that, and her flow was dope. Her lyrics was good, and I know she got the writer. What's my man name? Start with a P. Partisan Fontaine. Partisan Fontaine? Yeah. I know he helped her write it. He's not a ghostwriter. They both have said he helped write.
He is a ghostwriter, but they not
together.
about it.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm looking forward to it. I think her production is very quality. I enjoy most of what she raps. I'm not, again, it's not lyrical spiritual, but I enjoy it. I appreciate it for what it is.
So what you think about that Outside song that they had put out? It's like
I listened to that, and then I listened to Offset joint with Jid. Offset joint with Jid
like
is
Offset
fire.
shit better.
That shit better than hers. Hers is not trash. But that Offset is Jid, that motherfucker
that's
tough.
an interesting combination. But
Yeah, and they dropped the same day.
Yeah,
That's what made me kind of, because I listened to Offset.
Offset with JID.
Yeah. Is it JID? He said it was Jid in the song, but I've heard it both ways. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, but either way, the Offset and JID, Jid, whatever the fuck Dreamville artist his name is, that shit is better than Outside. They both cool, but that motherfucking Offset, that bitch
Outside
tough.
shit, I feel like it don't
don't
hit
relate
the
to
way
me.
they thought
Yeah.
it was gonna hit.
You don't think so? I think for women.
I haven't heard it a lot since it dropped. To be
Oh,
honest.
like out, like a,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Like,
I haven't heard Offset's Outside either though. Not out, you know what I mean, like out in the world.
But his song ain't called Outside. It's supposed to be the first single off a long awaited. It's a little just different. He just dropped the
Oh,
song.
you're seeing it as a single to start the rollout.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
feel like it did what they wanted it to do to get people excited for the album announcement.
Do you feel like the other songs that she dropped would have led up better?
Talking about the WAP and the Up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they would have.
I think so too.
But
Outside don't suck, but it ain't for me.
it ain't the one
Yeah.
that they thought was finna. They dropped it in a strategic time where they was supposed to catch traction and be the song that was played the rest of the summer by
Oh, and then when
the girls'
September hit,
outings and shit. Yeah,
that bitch popping, yeah.
But that I don't see it doing that.
I think it don't relate to us though, because we ain't girls.
Right, but I still know when the song is geared for the ladies.
And
I
it's-
know
it's
when they
that
don't
thing.
know. Like I can see the ladies
Yeah.
gonna fuck with this, and I don't see the ladies so far.
That's true. I haven't seen it like even when people do like in their
Stories
stories.
and
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
It is not. That's not the song they
No,
playing.
It ain't.
Yeah, but that motherfucking Offset. I don't know if y'all heard it. I don't even know the name of the song, but that Offset.
It's
and,
called Bodies.
yeah, that motherfucker hard. Even the video
I
fire.
rock with that one.
Yeah.
He definitely dropped it strategically to try to step on her song.
You think it
though.
was?
Yeah, man. They
So you think
they
he
in
been
the
had it
pity
in
mode
the
right
tuck?
now? We already talked about that
Oh
on the
yeah,
previous
yeah.
episode.
You think he had it in the tuck, or you think he?
I don't know if the song was new or he been had it, but when he caught wind and she was dropping her single,
He stomped all on that
he said,
shit.
"Oh, we
Fuck
dropping too.
outside,
We dropping
yeah.
too. We gotta take away some of the.
Oh, you
yeah.
outside, bitch? I am too.
That's definitely what he tried to do.
Yeah.
For sure. I honestly, I do feel like majority of people is gonna be still anticipating and wanting to see how she coming on the second album. But I do feel like there are some people that feel like, man,
It been too long.
we was excited about Cardi in 2017, 2018.
Too late.
but now it's just, they put it out for too damn long. You take a year or two off, bro. It's been
Not 6, 7.
you know what I'm saying?
Damn near what,
There's
8,
been so
9?
many rappers in that lane that they came out since her shit. It's like people are gonna listen, but we in the age of people, legendary big acts are dropping stuff and
And that shit
don't
coming
care
on.
like they used to.
That shit. That shit
Yeah,
gone.
they not selling
Yeah.
tickets like they was. They definitely not selling, albums.
See what J-Lo did.
Yeah, they'll damn cancel that shit quick. Bro.
Oh, you seen, not to cut y'all, you seen the Lauryn Hill joint at the Essence Fest?
What she do now, man?
Nah, she showed up.
Okay.
So what
Late, no, probably.
I don't know.
She
So the way-
notorious for showing up
She
hours
is.
late, having people like ready to go. By the time she get there, don't nobody want to sit for the show.
They basically set her up for that. So from what I saw on some platform, I don't know which one. They said the Essence Festival, and everybody knows New Orleans. We got to go one day. One
Yeah,
year.
that seemed like a dope ass.
Yeah, but apparently she was out there like singing and performing at like 3, 4 in the morning, and half the stadium was empty.
Man,
I don't know if it was the lineup or she got there late.
she probably got it.
Hell yeah. But would you have, I know it's not the topic, but would you have stayed if you was there for the whole lineup anyway? I think I would have
3 in
stayed.
the mornings when she came on stage.
They said the arena was like half empty.
I can't say that I've ever been at a concert that late because a lot of times you be done standing a lot and shit.
What? Nigga, I'm
Man,
tired.
I'm ready to go.
And
man.
Essence Fest is like
I
all
heard
weekend.
my favorite songs. I'm good
Yeah.
on it. I can't say that I would have stayed on 3. Not at this age. Now, 10 years ago, maybe I was fuck, I ain't got nothing to do.
Right, yeah.
But,
I'll be honest, I might have stayed only because I've never seen her perform live, but I haven't seen a lot of
And the
artists
last few times I've seen her perform live in like recent years, it ain't like you gonna get the Lauryn Hill version from when she dropped the album. It's like
That's
you
true.
gonna get older Lauryn Hill that's more reserved, that's awkward.
I need to
so
Lauryn Hill with the
good.
locks, man. I miss
You know
that
what I'm
one.
saying? You
With
gonna
the
get on here
dreads,
with the
yeah.
mini fro.
Yeah.
It don't even
Ain't
look
hit
like
the
Lauryn
same,
Hill.
nah.
Like, I'm not
She was
finna
gorgeous
stay
with
till
the
3
locks,
o'clock
yeah.
in the morning with that. She was a standout
Hell yeah.
chocolate lady in
Hell
of
yeah.
that era,
Yeah.
for sure.
But I mean, but if you're there through all the performances and she just happens to be the last person, you gonna leave?
I'm not gonna be there till 2:30 for her to come out at 3. I would have been gone.
fuck yes, I'm gone.
I'm saying, I'm telling my old lady, Lauren ain't coming. I'm out, man. She would have been here by now. Lauren ain't coming. They sitting there trying to buy time with DJ Wiggly Whoop. This nigga keep playing fucking boots on the ground. Shout out to my nigga 803 Fresh, man. Like, yeah, that nigga keep playing whatever song is viral right now, just trying to buy time.
Yeah.
Like, before you know it, it's
I'm about like you. Even if I keep seeing acts and she just happens to be last,
Cause
I'm
you
like,
know niggas like me and you gonna keep buying drinks while we waiting, right?
Yeah, be
By 3 in
blasted.
the morning,
We done.
we done, nigga. Had to carry me to the car. And I'm
whoa,
walking
get the ladies. Hey, babe, take us to the car.
This nigga been sweating profusely.
What? I'm good. I'm known for good sweating profusely.
I'm like, nah, bro. Hell nah, man. But look, man.
My bad.
Artists got to respect people's time,
They
though,
do.
at the end of the day, to put a bow on that.
Yeah.
Artists got to respect the people that pay their hard-earned money to come and see you.
Yeah.
You can't just show up when you want to and give them a half-ass show and just be like, it's 3 in the morning, but y'all put your hands. All right, man, come on, bro.
My bad. Let me pull us back in.
Respect
So,
the people.
Cardi B, are you looking forward to the album?
Yeah, I am, but I do
spend
feel
it?
like it's lost some of the impact it would have had if they would have done it
You think so?
a few years ago.
Because I guess my
They would have dropped it off the heels of them 2 songs that's already platinum that they putting on there. It would have went more crazy than it's gonna go. Because right now, Drake or whoever is dropping, and it's here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you said Drake on the list too, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him some smoke too.
some
But go
shit.
ahead. My only thing, I guess, my small pushback is because Cardi makes, or at least her singles have been very. This is for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's lost traction with the women. I don't know about the fellas.
I don't think they own it as much as they
No?
was. Just only for the fact that so many other women have came in that lane and have gained a following since Cardi had that album. It wasn't no Glorilla. It wasn't no Lotto popping back then.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
a lot of them fans is in part of them hives now.
Yeah.
You
They
feel
in
me?
there, yeah.
Like, and there's other rappers that ain't coming to mind right now that,
Yeah, there's women. Women is popping.
Yeah,
they popping like a
You know what I'm
motherfucker.
saying?
Respect to the
lower
women.
level ladies
Shout out to the
that
ladies.
ain't
Yeah.
as big as the names I just named. But it's a lot of women in that lane that
They got Lady
dropped.
London climbing up.
Yeah,
They got a couple other. Yeah,
It's a
shout
lot
out
of
to the
people
ladies, man. Y'all
that
doing your
dropped
thing.
Since she had her invasion of privacy impact.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Because at that time, not to be long-winded on this topic, but at that time, you're right. It was only basically Nicki and her. As far as like really.
And mainstream.
Yeah, it was really on top. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that, man. But I was excited to see that they finally announced something. I sent it to you as soon as I seen it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna
The cover is
talk about
dope. I don't know if it matches the theme, but
it. I ain't really like the cover or the album title.
no.
I did. I like the cover art for the last one
respect
better. Felt like she was looking cooler with the white and black theme on the invasion of privacy than the red shit. She kind of looked like fucking, what she look like on there? I don't know. It looked like it was supposed to be like some Halloween type shit or something.
I kind of felt that too a little bit.
Yeah.
I like the I'm a photographer, everybody knows.
Yeah.
So I like the composition and the how it's put together.
And then she looked like too overly made up in the face on there too.
Hey, that's how they be though.
Hey, if they like it, I love it, man. Shout out to Cardi B and her team. But yeah, y'all drop another single that's gonna slap harder than the outside because I don't think that's catching the way they thought it was. What else we have with that?
What you got?
All right, did you see the T-Pain comments about Drake that people was
Yeah,
talking
go ahead, go tell them, not me.
So T-Pain, in case you missed it, he was on some platform. I don't know if it was his own or if he was talking on some other people's platform, but they got to discussing Drake. And he made some comments, I'm paraphrasing, basically saying that Drake didn't follow his own advice about bowing out gracefully when it was time to hang it up in the rap world. So he gave that whole spiel about that and was doing interviews saying that, but then he didn't know when to say when in actuality. And I feel like the nigga got a point. Honestly, I'm a Drake fan. I like T-Pain. I liked a lot of T-Pain catalog. I don't feel like he was off base on what he said.
No, he wasn't.
Because you did say that. I remember when you was doing them interviews on them podcasts and was just talking about, I've had so much success, I don't want to be one of those guys that, overstay my welcome. I want to, bow out on, leave the game on top or what have you. But a lot of people struggle with when that's the only coolness you ever had about you, bro.
And he done had that coolness for like
It's been
15,
a long
20
time,
years.
but that's the only
Not literally
coolness
20, but you know
this
what I'm
man
saying.
ever had about him. He was not cool before that. He's probably still got some insecurity inside him.
We all do.
Even though I'm gonna be rich, I don't know how to live with the fact that they don't care about my next move no more if I'm no longer active as a rapper. I feel like he's struggling with that.
Okay.
From the outside looking in, what it seems like he is struggling with just showing the next level layer of what Drake is supposed to be going into his 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Same as Future, same as a lot of people. It's like,
athletes, same thing.
yeah,
Because it's hard to separate
it is.
your
Hard for them niggas to lead the
profession
game.
from your regular life.
Hey man, love the game, love the hustle.
I paid the
Feel
fool.
like one of the ball players, Bird, Magic or something. It's like nigga you got dope, nigga can lead the league.
But why?
But if I leave, fans they still gonna love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how niggas be mentality.
shit.
The fans still gonna love me if I leave
Irish.
the game. Oh no, they gonna prop up another nigga to be the next Drake in my spot, and they gonna
I think
compare YB to Tupac, and it's like, that's how they do, man.
I think the problem is, man, you can argue with me in the comments. No artist has been here for such a long time.
Nah.
And even now, I don't know if you'll disagree, but maybe somebody watching might disagree. Yes, Kendrick, he blacked his eye. But Drake didn't really fall off. He still was the number one streaming artist last year, and he's currently the most streamed artist this year. Drake he got a black eye because of Kendrick.
He did.
He probably got a couple of broken bones, metaphorically speaking. But he's still Drake, whether we want to admit it or not. Has anybody risen to that since? Since Drake has been at the top, has any other musical artist in hip-hop been to that same level, even for like a year?
Since you said that, I just want to show.
Shit. You
what
gonna
I
shit on me?
said. Nah, I'm in support of what you're saying.
Yes,
I
sir.
saw this earlier, and it says rappers with the most top 10 hits on Billboard. Drake is number one with 82.
I rest my case.
The next highest is Lil Wayne at 27.
Damn!
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's my point.
See what
So
I'm saying?
when you've been...
I ain't trying to cape for the nigga. But
No, yeah, I'm not either.
what can you do with that? If this nigga got 82 and the next highest is 27,
Bruh,
Kendrick
how
is
do
on
you-
here at 23.
How do you go from you Tom Brady for 20 years, you Mike Tyson at his peak for 20 years, you Michael Jordan for 20, not literally, I know he didn't play 20 years, metaphorically, you Michael Jordan for 20 years, what do you don't know shit else but being the hottest, I ain't gonna say the best, the hottest rapper. That's hard to be like, I ain't the hottest no more.
Yeah, it is, bro. People struggle with that.
Can we address the song or we gonna address that later?
We'll get into that later.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as just what
Yeah.
T-Pain
So
has
T-Pain
said,
ain't wrong, it's
I
just,
don't feel like he was wrong.
Yeah.
Drake did respond saying that this man always done had resentment towards me.
and he hasn't.
And then the internet did what the internet does, and they dug up a lot of old tweets
Did
where
it?
it seemed like
was
T-Pain
hating?
it seemed like he was super fanning out back then, and you kind of just
Giving
didn't
him
change your
props.
tune because you never got to work with him type of shit. It seemed like. The tweets that they was pulling up, it seemed like at first you was like, I'm gonna get, y'all should tell Drake to get on this or whatever, and then over time it became hating on him because I guess
Oh,
the
he never
nigga
did a
was
song
cursing.
together, even with Khaled?
Nah, they never did.
Damn.
Nah, he took it as, all right, the nigga don't want to work with me, so let me instead of.
I don't know, and I'm not giving neither one of them no bet.
I'm a fan of both of them.
Yeah, I like them, but maybe their stars never just aligned like at the right
known
time.
for that though, man. They'll go dig it up like, oh, you was
Yeah.
fanning out over this nigga in 2011 though.
But
Now
Khaled would have been the bridge for that.
it could've
in my
been.
opinion.
Could have been.
Yeah.
But I don't know when Khaled was having them compilation songs with T-Pain on the hook and shit. That's really before Drake started popping.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that he
Because
would
really
have been.
once Drake started popping, he
he
started
stopped
being the hook
leaving.
man.
He stopped
that-
fucking with T-Pain.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that's-
So I could see where it might be some resentment there, like, damn, I was the singing hook man for all the rappers, and then once you got hot,
Rapper turned singer.
started doing your shit, yeah. Now that kind of,
I don't know.
I fuck with T-Pain, but I remember when Future first had his run, how he was kind of going out his way to just hate on the love Future was getting. So it ain't
Because of
totally
auto-tune.
out of character for him to. But I don't feel like he was wrong in just that excerpt of what he said about, because Drake did make comments alluding to that, and that ain't what we seeing play out. So
I don't know. I think Drake is afraid of the fall.
he is. But I feel like most artists are though.
Yeah.
If niggas say they ain't, then
Yeah.
most
But
of
you
them
can't be, again, the metaphor, you can't be Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, you can't be the hottest forever.
Nah, no
That's
way.
just not possible.
It ain't.
And it's gonna be, I don't know where it would have come from because the younger generation is a little different than ours.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be another Drake, another, you know what I mean? There'll be another.
Who's the young generation that we still, even though we wasn't there for Dr. J in them days, we still had the respect because our legends thought highly of them and
Right.
talked highly of them.
But the rap shit, they don't do that.
These young niggas today, they don't,
Nah.
all them niggas old, man. None of them niggas fucking with John Morant. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they think.
That nigga might get traded pretty soon. from what I
Yeah,
heard.
that's how
Yeah.
they think. Like whoever is they young hot nigga that they rock with right now, he better than Jordan, Kobe, everybody that's ever played, because that's their generation.
But
Go.
what's crazy is when I see high school, I pick my daughter in high school, you know. But when I pick her up, all the motherfuckers got on Jordans. They don't got on those Jars and no.
Oh yeah, when it come to shooting,
They all got on
that's
Jordans.
just-
They ain't never
that's
seen this
forever
nigga play
gonna
no
be-
basketball. So I ain't trying to. I
Some
get what you're
niggas
saying.
that think every pair of shoes come with the Jordan logo on. They
What?
ain't never seen nothing but that.
Nothing. They don't even go on YouTube and watch the shit.
Hey man, that's
just
wild.
saying.
But yeah, y'all let us know if y'all agree with what T-Pain said, or was he going out his way to hate on Drake, as
I don't think so.
Drake said in his response. Drake said this man always done had resentment for me.
Man,
And-
Drake sensitive, just like me.
He is, but I can see, based on the evidence that the internet dug up, where it kind of seemed like you had hopes to work with the nigga and it didn't play out. And I know what that feels like as an artist.
Yeah, you want to work with a nigga you think is dope.
If we got plans to work together, I done talked to you man to man as an artist. You was like, yeah, we finna put that together. If we done exchange ideas and you done said, oh yeah, that's dope, let's do it.
Yeah, it never
and
pans
then
out,
don't
it
never
sucks,
pan
yeah.
out. It is like, damn, bro. You gassed me up. You could have just said you wasn't feeling it. You said,
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what that's like, man. But
Yeah.
y'all let us know what y'all think. Subscribe to the tribe.
Please and thank you.
All right, what else we had? Okay.
Go ahead.
Still Drake related.
No shit. All right.
We got to address this. Since the last episode, we were seeing all these photos surface on the internet of Drake and a couple other artists flexing what looks like
Fake ass
surgically
abs.
enhanced abs and getting more laughed at and clowned than they thought. I think they thought they was finna post that shit in. Because I seen Big Sean too.
He got one too.
I seen a picture of Big
Shit
Sean
look stupid
too,
as
and
fuck,
it said look like this nigga. Unless he been in the gym doing nothing but ab work every time and ain't touched no other way.
Dude, the rest of him look worked out.
It
so
don't
the big
match,
pause,
bro.
pause or whatever.
It don't match.
Ah, see, that's where y'all be fucking up.
Yeah, and it's like they say it feel like that about Drake too. Like these niggas is just getting like
That's what
cosmetic
niggas,
surgery in the stomach region.
it's called ab sculpting. So what the
BBL.
niggas, I've never got no ab
BBL
sculpting. Yeah,
drizzy.
BBL for their
That's where
stomach.
that BBL drizzy
What
shit
niggas
come
fuck
from.
up is, if you gonna get the sculpting, get the sculpting. The rest of it.
Yeah, you can't just.
Yeah, your chest look, you got bitch tits, but you got a ripped up stomach. You
This nigga walk around with the come on, man. You
can't have a ripped up stomach and bitch tits. That don't go together.
As a man, we all want to be that nigga that looks fit in the picture versus the nigga that looks flabby and like he got a dad.
Right,
bod.
but if only this
not-
part is ripped up,
I'm not finna
nigga.
go under no knife to do that. I don't
Nah.
have that big of desire of. I just hate the way my body looks in the mirror. Like y'all niggas need to go to therapy or something, bro.
I mean,
This shit might be a little deeper. Like,
you gotta think though, and they got more free time to go to the gym.
come
That's
on,
what's really
dog.
crazy.
Come on.
I mean, Nelly, LL Cool J, Bus, Dr. Dre, them niggas went to the gym.
A lot of niggas will take the stance of, well, the women can do it, why can't we? Because certain shit is just lame for men to do.
Yeah.
That's how
That shit corny.
I stand on that. Like, certain shit, women do it, hey.
That ain't for
the
us,
women
man.
can have that.
Yeah,
But if a
plastic
man try to
surgery
do
is
that
not
shit, it's
for
like,
us.
Buddy, you look lame, dog.
No, plastic surgery ain't for the fellas,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Y'all leave that shit alone.
Just like wigs. Like wigs and toupees and shit. If a nigga going bald,
Nah.
you gotta wear a hat or just thug
Look,
it out.
I got a hat on.
You
My
can't
shit
go get
receding.
lace fronts and shit. They gonna look at you crazy, bro.
The lace front beards.
But a woman can be whatever age and get the damn wig on and it's cool. Everybody
Bruh.
look at her sideways.
But that's the other thing. We're visual. Women are, I mean, they think they like to pick who's attracted to them, but they not visual in the same way. When you niggas getting plastic surgery, let that shit go.
It's certain men out there that's like, man, if women can do it.
Nah,
Like, no,
hell
certain
nah.
shit, just let the women have
If
it,
I
bro.
can't grow it or achieve it, I just can't have it.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
That shit looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah, that's a
Nah,
whole nother
I'm
topic
good.
for another
Yeah.
day. But yeah, I think that was goofy as hell. Drake, as much as I enjoy a lot of your music, bro, you
Cut
do
that
a
shit
lot
out.
of shit, just sidebar shit that I don't know if it's intentionally because you know people gonna discuss it. That nigga make a lot of moves that if I knew this nigga personally, I'd be calling him like, bro, why you do?
Nah, he ain't getting no ab sculpting
looking crazy,
for
bro.
clicks and likes. That
Come
nigga
on,
thought that
bro.
shit was fire.
Listen, bro, this ain't, if I don't know him, I'm calling him like, look, listen, bro.
that shit out.
This ain't the direction you want to go when you trying to make your comeback, dog. Like, you doing shit that's giving them more ammo. Like, nigga can make a song about you tomorrow dissing your fake abs. Like, don't give them niggas.
Right, ammunition.
Come on, bro. Like, what we doing? You ain't got no real friends in your corner, man.
Nah, they letting the nigga look crazy.
Come on, BBL, Drizzy. But yeah, it seems like Big Sean did too. I seen a picture that had like
I might Google that.
at least 4 niggas. And that's him. I know it was some lesser known rappers that been flexing about that.
Man,
Like,
I ain't doing that
I
shit.
done got all my shit done.
Nigga, women have a reason to do it if they
crazy,
choose to. They don't have babies. They trying to tighten shit back up. Nigga, you ain't had
if
no
you was
baby.
an obese, my 500-pound life type of nigga or something, you had to get like,
Okay, yeah, because you got to
for health
tighten some
reasons,
skin up.
that's
Yeah.
different. But
Nigga,
just
you
some
skinny
nigga
fat? Man, cut that shit up.
Nah, man, hell nah. And shit, all right, before we get off of it,
Oh, hell.
I ain't had this to add on this, but I got to say it.
What's up?
I got to say it. How long has the BBL thing been a trend?
Asses or BBL Drizzy?
Nah, like asses.
I'm going to say roughly 10 years. Like, that's when it kind of started.
And Nicki Minaj was about 2010-ish. And
That was
she
about
had-
10, 15 years. What's up?
I think the wave is over, bro.
On asses? I seen a
On
fake ass
BBL,
today. I was in the
obviously,
DMV.
Fake surgically enhanced ass. I feel like it ain't getting the same looks that it used to get.
Like, people not
like
fascinated
most
with it?
niggas that's kind of changed their mind on. I used to think that shit was sexy, a ass is a ass, but now when the girl is built like an ant, when the ass look like it's super ballooned and it clearly just don't go with, and it look like it's awkward, like the hips don't match. Like, I feel like that wave is over. Like, I don't feel like
It is.
Like, I feel like just like fashion and everything else comes back around in cycles,
I mean,
the natural look of the women just appreciating their big nose or they small boobs or whatever, what have you, and just appreciating the niggas that appreciate that as is. Instead of the ones that's going out their way. Because we got regular women that's going out their way to try to keep up with what the
enhanced
celebrity
women,
women are
yeah.
doing, because that's what they see the regular men reacting to and responding to online, so that's what they think they want, and they just got out of control somewhere along the way. So I just think overall, especially men, y'all chill the hell out, but I think women need to take a look back and just like, because a lot of the people, I know some people in real life that have had procedures done, cosmetic
I do
procedures.
too.
for
I know
that type
about
of
5 or
shit.
6 women.
And a lot of them, it seems like they never satisfied with their first time. They always want to go back and touch up some other shit. And then before you know it, you got a habit of getting damn shit done. You never fucking satisfied. And now you got a Lil' Kim problem. When you turn around and look at pictures of you for 10 years ago and damn, I looked better back then.
You want the truth?
Say how you feel.
Okay.
That's just how I feel
I'll
about
put
it.
this
No
way.
disrespect to nobody. That's how I feel like that shit is played.
I'll put it this way. I know in real life, not on the internet, about 5 to 6 women who have had work done, whether it's breast, ass, whatever, lipo, tummy tucks. And one of them, RIP, she had the tummy tuck and her ass done. And because of life issues and insecurity, she killed herself. So that lets me know, and I'm not saying this is for every woman, but that lets me know that even with surgery, that didn't boost her self-esteem.
TLC had that song about that a long time. You remember that?
Unpretty?
Unpretty.
Yeah.
They had the video.
It
and
did
all.
sign language and everything, sign language productions. Then I know another, one of my business partners, she had her ass done. Y'all will never know who that is, don't worry about it. My business partner, she had her ass done, and she was gorgeous before and after. But hers, I will say, I think she just did it because she wanted it. But she's married and all that, blah, blah, blah. And it looks great on her, like I said, before and after. And she's just living life and doing her thing, making money. And then I know a young lady, oddly enough, we had the same birthday, and she got her tummy done. And she looked good as well. So it's kind of, it's some people I have always thought are lying and saying, it's for me. If it's just for you, then you should be cool with what you look like. And some people, it's for me, and then they want attention. But the 5 or 6 people I know, for the most part, they're not doing it for attention.
Yeah.
They just doing it because they want to look better. So it depends on the person.
Some women do it thinking that it's about to...
Hey, this ain't that kind of show.
Yeah, man. Right?
I had to get your ass
But
back.
yeah, some women do it thinking that it's about to attract a certain type of nigga, and then they get the work done, and you got a bigger butt with the same niggas
Right.
in your inbox, and you're like, damn.
Yeah. Some people it's for attention. Some people, they just want to feel better about themselves.
But yeah, man, since we was on the plastic surgery
Yeah.
time, I just had to throw that out there that I feel like that wave is kind of went.
I do too. Let me tell you one more story and we get the fuck off this topic. I was literally at the DMV that I had to get my license renewed. And man, this little anteater looking joint, not her face. Like she had her thighs was the thickness of my wrist. But she had a whole ass. And I was like, this shit looks stupid. And I was like, all right, let me fill out my paperwork.
I see that a lot online with the famous people with big followers.
That shit looks stupid.
Sometime in public, in person, I just be like, but that didn't hit the way they thought it was going to hit.
I think lack of proportion is what's fucking it up.
Yeah.
But go ahead, I'm sorry.
These motherfuckers finding them discount people to do it and just coming back.
Bro, you can finance a BBL.
Anyway, we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Like, as my brother say, this ain't that type of show. But yeah.
Subscribe to the tribe. And finance you a BBL, baby.
What he said.
Nah, but where we at though? All right, new music releases.
Hey, pew, 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 pew.
New music releasing, man, since the last episode. You know we got to start with the indie releases. Fela. Hey. Yeah, man. Shout out my boy Ayo.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Fake Love single just dropped. If you ain't heard that yet, go check that out. Tap in, add it to your playlist.
Absolutely.
That drop. My boy Rello XP done.
Oh yeah, I like that joint. It's
Shout
different.
Out my boy Rello, yeah.
Very different from Rello's typical music.
I like it as a comeback song for my boy.
Yeah. He done became a father. He got a beautiful young lady on his arm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was
Shout
really
out
cool.
to my brother Rello, man. I'm excited to see my boy pop back out.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to y'all show in September.
Yeah, we performing at the same joint in September. Shout
That's
out
gonna
my
be dope.
bro, man.
I'll be there.
Y'all go check that out. Also, he dropped it on the Even platform that I think we talked about
I like
before.
that.
If we didn't,
we talked about
I meant to talk
maybe,
about it.
where you kind of just pay what you want to pay.
Yeah,
I got to put some money on it when I get paid on
people that support
today.
you to just pay what they want to pay,
Yeah.
and it started going up for them.
I want to put some real money on it. So that's why I'm waiting
I
until
like
Thursday.
that, bro. Salute, bro. I like the idea. I respect that.
Side note, go get you one of them.
Yeah, definitely go get you one of them.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable. We definitely got them physical copies. We got the vinyls. We got the CDs.
In real life.
We got the Tribe Called Culture merch. Hey, fuck with it, man. Subscribe to the tribe. And definitely go get that non-negotiable.
Get you one of
vinyl.
these.
Support, man.
Y'all
'Cause the
outside?
stream and shit
They
is
got
cool.
you one of
I
these?
appreciate every single stream, but y'all know how they doing this in the streaming world. So that's why I salute what Rello doing. And I salute niggas that's going this route of trying to get people back caring about the physicals. Because it matters, bro. Like, this shit costs. It ain't just... We chasing a passion and a dream, but this shit costs to do all of this and to present this to y'all appropriately. If we don't put the money into it that it takes, then we're looking crazy and y'all like don't even put that out.
Yeah.
So respect what we doing and support for real. And salute to everybody that, even if it's just $1, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you know how many streams it take just to equal $1 damn?
What's like 1,000?
That's too damn much, depending on
It's
the
wild,
platform.
yeah.
So little shit like that, help us, man. Help us eat, man. Help the artists. If you really fuck with them and you support artists and their art, support that type of shit, man. Shout out to the people that created the Even platform. Shout out to all the
I fuck
artists
with it. I like that.
utilized that and had it work out for them. But yeah, definitely excited to see my bro Rello pop back out with the Hotline featuring Max Goods.
Hey.
Max Good, speaking of, he dropped the EP called Rent's Due.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I didn't know it when it came out. I saw it was coming.
He dropped the EP called Rent Due. Y'all go check that out.
Check that out.
M-A-X, 2 X's. M-A-X-X.
M-A-X-X Goods. Yeah. My boy Maserati Rock, they came to the cookout episode.
He dropped something?
Salute him. He dropped another song called Cool.
I'm gonna go grab that.
Drop that on the floor. Y'all check that out.
Yes, sir.
And then
I think, you
my
got
bro
Zabo?
Servan.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
My bro Servan Campbell, he dropped a new project called I'll Prosper Regardless. Y'all go check that out.
Okay.
That's
I
my
like
bro.
that.
Yeah,
That's a dope
different
name.
type of vibes.
Zabo
I seen he's
coming.
gearing up to drop. He ain't dropped yet.
Okay, we'll
His
save it
project
when it
called
comes out.
Yellow,
Yeah.
but we definitely gonna mention that. Everything I've been seeing on the lead up.
Yeah, I've been seeing some cool
dope.
content coming.
Yeah, definitely a lot of cool content coming for that. Shout out to my boy Zabo Gotti, man.
Absolutely.
And so that was the indies. Now in the mainstream releases since the last episode,
Okay.
as we mentioned earlier, Drake dropped a new song called What Did I Miss?
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to check it out?
I did.
Okay, well let's get Uncle Skillet thoughts on it.
Oh shit! Why you got to call me old, man? If you want the truth, I think Drake needs to let that shit go. I think the song
What
is
shit exactly?
all of that shit. I feel
All
like
the animosity towards the whole.
yeah, like you're still at the top. Like that's why I didn't know how soon we were going to transition to this song or this topic. Because normally Cam don't tell me the topics. This is the one because he wanted me to listen to the song. I think it's time for Drake to let. I'm petty. I'm light skinned. I get sensitive. I get petty. But when you at this, my hand might be off the camera. You know what I mean? Like you this.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. When niggas, he like I said earlier, he took a black eye from Kendrick. He took a bunch of bumps and bruises.
He did.
But at this point, it's time to let it go. Because for one, Kendrick doesn't drop frequently enough for it to come back around to even fuck with your career. If Kendrick was a dropping album every year or two artist, you might be on your toes a little bit, stumbling back on your heels. You know what I mean? But Kendrick dropped like every 3, 4, 5 years. So it's not as though Kendrick gonna circle back in October. I mean, unless something comes out. As far as we know, his track record is not every year, every 2 years. He's not a DMX dropping 2 albums in a year. So Drake needs to let that go. Remember when he was on the not about Kendrick, but remember he's on the shop with the whole LeBron, I feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want you to be disappointed in me. Nigga, set your ass up.
Yeah, I remember
Like, relax, dog. LeBron ain't think about your ass.
that show?
Yeah, in a different form. It was now it's not JJ Redick because that's his coach. It was Steve Nash.
No,
and they had
the shop was before he was doing the show with.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if they still do the shop.
Oh yeah, because Drake was on the shop. He wasn't on the show.
Yeah.
With Steve
But
Nash.
now LeBron, remember he was doing the podcast he was doing it with JJ Redick. And Redick became the coach.
Yeah.
Now it's with Steve Nash.
That wasn't the shop though.
Yeah, right.
Drake was on
I think it was on the
shop.
same network, for lack of better words. But anyway,
Do they still have people that come on the shop though?
I don't know.
Because LeBron wasn't even on every episode.
No, he was on like
yeah.
2/3 of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it. It was cool. It was on HBO Max and YouTube.
But yeah, back to Drake.
Sorry.
Your thoughts on the
But
Drake
yeah,
song? So you
I
think
think
he
that-
need to let the Kendrick shit go?
Yeah, and then being salty about shit. Like, when you get to a certain level, man, some of that shit don't matter. I ain't trying to say, I'm not saying he don't have a right to his feelings and being bothered by niggas. But if you feel a way toward niggas, if you feel a way towards niggas and feel like they were standing next to your enemy or your opponent, just X them out no new friends, X them out your circle or your square, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and just stand with the niggas you can trust. And if you have certain opposition or musical opponents, you feel like siding with Kendrick when they was really fucking with you, and you don't feel like they fuck with you like that no more, let them niggas go. It's okay to cut ties with niggas you feel have, I don't know if manipulated your trust is the right word, but whatever it is, what word am I looking for? You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying, violated your trust. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like me and you dogs, you done been to my house, I'm clearly at your house. You done came to my house for parties and all that shit and vice versa. I done came over here. Like, we're actually friends in real life. If you feel like I violated you, either we need to have a conversation so we can squash it, or you cut me the fuck off and vice versa. Like, you don't have to keep, I don't know, using your art to be like, fuck Skillet.
Yeah.
If you don't fuck with me no more, we're grown. Have a conversation about it and then let it be.
Nah, I see what you're saying.
I don't know if I'm getting too deep with it, but you know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Where you coming from?
How you feel about it? My bad, y'all. I got a little.
Overall, as far as how dope the song is, I
the
feel
song
like
cool.
It was,
Yeah.
it was straight. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't whack, but I don't feel like it was just, oh yeah, this is the comeback.
Right.
Like you were saying about the Cardi B
Yeah.
shit. It was just straight. But I do feel like I wanted the tough guy Drake persona to, all right, we're good on that. Especially at this time where you just lost the, like you say, you got your eye black.
Yeah.
You can't really just come out talking tough, and then you got the lawsuit shit going on that's making you look even more soft than just losing the rap battle. It's like the timing of that it makes it harder for people to see you in that light.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as just the tough guy persona approach for your comeback song, and I guess I don't like that approach about it. I wish he would have went a different route.
tough guy
I wish he
shit.
would just hit him with a good slap, summertime slap.
Yeah,
or
something
whatever.
cool. Yeah.
because like after the Pusha T shit, a lot of people looked at that like he lost that, but he just hit you with slaps after that. He came with the hits. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I wish he would have took that approach again on this one. But also, I'm somewhat torn on it because I'm not mad at if y'all feel like, all right, y'all played that better than we played it last time, but I'm getting get back on all y'all.
Wait, what you mean? You played the circus dance or the music?
As far as Kendrick and them getting the better of him in the battle.
Yeah.
I don't
You
feel
won,
like,
but I'm coming back.
I'm not
yeah.
mad at a nigga that don't want to just ultimately say I'm never speaking of this again, because them niggas made him look crazy and put some super dirt on his name. So I get it, but at the same time, I would more so enjoy the music if he didn't go with that. You know what I'm saying? At the front of what he talking about on there. So I get what you're saying. I'm in agreement, but at the same time, I get it. The fact that hell nah, that's not gonna be the last you hear.
It's like the nigga who got beat up and he keep coming back to fight.
If a nigga black your mind, literally, you're not just like, all right, fuck it, I'm
gonna get that nigga.
No, you gonna come back and like, try that shit again, nigga.
Right.
Try that shit again.
I keep coming back, I get punched in the face. He's like, God damn, sit your ass down.
That's ultimately what they doing. The nigga, you blamed my eye last time, but I done came back.
Mama said I gotta beat you
again, bro. I promise you try to hit me again. Swing first.
Yeah.
Swing first.
See what I'm saying? But at that level, that's different from at that age as well. Like when you get that, I think I'm older than Drake, but like whatever. You in your late 30s and you are Drake worth like $500-600 million. Like you're allowed.
Pride is a motherfucker, man.
All right, now I'm about to say you're allowed to have your feelings hurt, but like nigga, let it go. Not for completely, but this is too early.
I do feel like you need to let it go, but at the same time, if a nigga said what they saying about him about me, I can't just say that I'm gonna be the bigger man.
Right. Yeah.
Be satisfied that I'm richer than these niggas.
Right.
No, I still got to pop some shit back.
I'm not saying be satisfied. I'm saying at this point you gotta let the Super Bowl's in February. Let it die some. Like let it chill. And then goddamn next year Super Bowl come out, drop some heat on their ass. You know what I mean?
The singles just dropping shit that's unrelated. Then when the album come, you talk that shit. Some shots on some B-sides.
Shoot everybody. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah.
I would have rather played it that way.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not saying don't talk shit.
Yeah.
Give it some more time, because you got to think. What is it, July? Yeah. So it's July. Yeah, February. Yeah. So February, March, April, May, June, July. It's only been 6 months. It's the summer. Drop you a summer hit. Yeah. So we can vibe to it. We don't give a fuck about Kendrick, because Kendrick ain't dropping no summer singles. He dropping lyrical shit.
Yeah. That Luther been on the top of the charts for
and
a
that's
long
annoying
time,
the fuck out of me. I don't even like that song.
Boy, that song went super duper viral.
Bruh.
Crazy.
Every time I get my car.
I thought it was cool when I first heard it.
Nah, I'm tired of that shit.
They played the hell out of that.
Yes, I'm tired of that fucking song.
And I made a TikTok dance or something to it, and that shit was over with.
Shit.
Outside of that, we said Cardi B dropped the song Outside.
Sir. My boy Brent Faiyaz, who is really one of my favorite R&B artists.
But that's the one that's like F-I-Y-A.
Yeah.
He's
really one of my favorite R&B artists to check for. I know everybody got their preference. But he dropped 2 songs since the last episode. One is called Peter Pan. Mm-hmm. One called Tony Soprano.
They're pretty cool?
I like the Peter Pan better, but both of them was pretty cool.
I'll check both of them. Okay.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Chance the Rapper popped
Chance
back out with a song with Lil Wayne and my boy Smino.
Okay, Smino.
Called Tree.
It's pretty cool vibe.
It's a flip off of that India Irie.
Oh yeah, that's my shit. I like that. Yeah. She got a good vibe. Yeah,
it's like a flip of that joint. The Chance. Yeah, I like it, man.
Okay.
I think it's cool if they market it right. That could be a good vibe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Rick Ross dropped a new song called For the Money, produced by Pharrell.
Okay, Mr.
I'll be honest,
Pharrell.
I haven't heard that, so I can't give you my thoughts, but I did think that it was worth mentioning.
Okay, I'll check it out. I do like Ross.
Big X The Plug and Shabuzi got a song together called Home. I did hear that song and see the video, and it's cool for the people that's, you know what type of music
it's very
Shabuzi make. And I
feel
feel like
my playlist?
That dude, Big X The Plug, he like really versatile, bro. Like, when I first heard him, he was like just a country ass trap nigga, but I done seen him get in different bags.
He got cool shit.
I didn't realize he had. So shout out Big X, man.
I'm looking for my sleeper song for later.
Aside from that, you remember Young Chris and Neef?
Yeah.
He got a joint project.
Can't
stop, won't stop.
Yeah, that was shit.
He got I always thought he was dope, by the way. I low-key thought he was one of the dopest niggas on Rockefeller outside of Jay.
I might wife her. What do you say? I think I might wife her. You know, powder blue, red suit, white Nike. Yeah. My niggas like her. Hey, that's your one. Oh, yeah.
Nah, them niggas used to have both. I thought both of them niggas was tough.
Fuck yeah. Chris Nick was dope. Stay Property. Yeah.
They were underrated, but shout out to the Young Guns.
So he got a new joint. Okay, cool.
He got a joint project with a joint EP with Dave East called Fine Dining.
That's a weird combination. Not in a bad way, but that's Philly and New York. So.
Yeah. I don't know how they
Where Dave East from? He from Brooklyn? Harlem?
I don't know what part of New York you from.
Either way.
He definitely from
New
York.
He dope as fuck, yeah. Dave East is dope.
I'm going to check that out. I ain't had a chance to hear it yet. I did skim through. Lizzo got a new mixtape.
I ain't fucking with Lizzo.
Lizzo got a new mixtape called "My Face Hurts from Smiling."
I ain't fucking with her music. That's just Skillet. That's not the whole tribe.
That shit got some slaps on it.
Do
bro.
it?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit
Good
got
at
some
that. What's it
slaps.
called one more time?
My face hurts from smiling.
I like the title. That's
She
cool.
can rap though. A lot of people
Can
know
she?
Lizzo from the singing songs.
Yeah,
they call
I know the very
commercially.
popish
She on
white
that
shit.
bitch rapping, bro, and like on some hood shit. Like I fuck
Okay.
with it. Salute to Lizzo.
So you
man.
co-signing it? Oh, I see
What do we
that's the
mean by
type.
co-sign? I said there's some slaps on there, so
Okay,
if that's
no, I'm
co-signing.
saying,
then
are you
yeah.
co-signing enough for me to go listen to it?
I feel like it's worth a spin.
Okay, I give it a spin then. I get it.
But you got to go in there knowing that it ain't for me.
Well, I'm not looking for no
That
street
we
shit.
not the demographic
Yeah.
of it. But
Okay.
if you go in there knowing what it is, you can still, I can still gauge if it's dope or not.
Okay, I will report back episode 38 specifically on
I'll
Lizzo.
check
Just
that.
remind
I
me.
feel like Lizzo is underrated. Like a lot
No,
of,
Lizzo
lot
ain't
of people don't
trash.
know
It
that-
just ain't for me.
A lot of people don't know that she got that rap bag. Though is what I was getting ready to say. Like people
Okay.
know her from the song that she blew up off of, or she more so doing pop music,
Right.
singing. It sounds like however you would describe her sound, but
Yeah,
on
it's
this
like
mixtape, she's showing a different.
Okay.
And the shit, I heard some shit that was going. It's a
Okay.
song on there that got Doja Cat on it that's dope.
Well, we both said Doja dope.
And the song on there with SZA that's dope.
SZA's dope. She don't rap, but SZA's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Doja can rap.
I definitely
fuck
think
with
it's worth a spin. Y'all go check it out.
Is she kind of in Doja's lane as far as Sonic? I hate to use the word sonically, but
Nah, I don't feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out though. You said it's a couple stats. I'll check it out, and I'll report back episode 38.
Subscribe to the tribe.
Subscribe.
That's what I was finna say.
Hey,
All right, in other news,
yes sir.
Gucci Mane.
Okay, Gucci.
Gucci. Yeah,
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
nigga Gucci. That boy Guwap.
Hey, yes sir.
Yeah. Gucci Mane announced his new album and book with same title dropping 10/17. You know that's
That's
his
the
thing.
album. Yeah, I mean the record. label, yeah.
10/17. It's called Episodes: Diary of a Recovering Madman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I
ain't
think the
checking for that
title
shit.
is dope. The last few musical projects from Gucci ain't been all that, but I do like the books he been dropping. And I feel like him just using whoever his audience is that reads books to talk about how he was going off them drugs bad and having bipolar episodes and shit. I ain't mad at that. Because that shit is a real thing. And people
Oh fuck
need
yeah!
to hear from
I'm not
people.
laughing at that part.
People need to hear from people that had the influence
Yeah.
that niggas like Gucci done had that damn, he went through that type of shit too. So I salute that part of it. I definitely, but for
I'm not
the
laughing at
music,
you, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna sit here in front like I'm excited for new Gucci
Nah.
Mane music. Because for the last few years, really honestly, since he came back
don't hit
home
the
from
same,
that
yeah.
last jail stint,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for being sober and in shape and living a great life and being married and happy, but shit don't hit the same as drug addict Gucci. That was just down dropping that shit nonstop when I
Yeah.
was first started driving and shit.
Yeah, you put the system in the car, all that. Yeah.
It don't. But I thought that was a dope title, and I definitely will check for the book. I own the first book he put out.
Oh, you do?
And he dropped the second one that I don't have yet, but I plan on getting. But the first autobiography book that he dropped, I thought it was dope.
What's the first one called?
What is this shit called?
If you don't know it, it's all good.
What is this shit called?
I'm just asking because this sounds so stereotypical, and I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. We always keep it funky on the tribe. The niggas who traditionally
Called
listen
the
to Gucci.
autobiography of Gucci Mane, by the way.
Okay, fair enough.
Simple title.
I'll put it this way: the niggas who typically listen to Gucci,
Don't read books.
I don't feel like they read books.
I'm one of the people
I'm sorry.
that was a super Gucci fan.
But
is
you
down
read
to
books. I know
books
you
that he
read
put
books.
out. Yeah.
But I just feel like I'm
You'd be
not
surprised at how many educated fans the nigga got.
I'm not saying he not educated. I don't know why. I just feel like your average Gucci Mane listener,
Most of the ones I
don't
know
read no goddamn books.
Ain't got no damn book collection.
Yes, yeah. They
But-
might-
I'd be surprised. I mean,
I just think they got coffee
this is his
tables.
third book, so somebody's buying them shits.
This is fair, but I feel like them niggas don't even got
I'm
coffee
saying,
tables,
niggas
let
ain't just
alone a
gonna keep
book.
giving you book publishing deals if ain't nobody buying them shits. And
This
you
is
know
fair.
that as
This
a
is fair.
businessman,
This is
you know
fair.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So,
But I just in my mind, I feel like them niggas
Nah, I
don't
feel that's
read.
fair, though.
Yeah,
I feel what
I'm not
you
saying
saying.
you in real life y'all don't. I just
somebody buying them
yeah.
shits.
But in my heart,
But
I'm
yeah.
like.
But yeah. Do you know we just knowing that nigga real life?
Yeah, like, no, you niggas don't read.
And knowing that nigga real life story and how he did have them wild ass moments where he was
Yeah.
delusional and bucking at police.
White
and
boy, way still like, you niggas
Meltdown,
don't read.
no, the
yeah.
Twitter meltdown
You niggas
and
don't
shit.
read, yeah. He got the ice cream cone in
I
his face.
definitely want to hear
Yeah, you niggas
from
don't
his
read.
perspective and sober mind Gucci of how he
That was the
reflects on
first
those
book.
days and shit. I thought it was dope.
It was
I thought
good.
It was a good read.
Was it articulate or was it his tone?
Because obviously this nigga ain't writing it in his own words.
No,
They always have somebody help him. Yeah.
But I'm saying when you read it, did it feel like
I was locked in.
Did it feel like it was coming from his perspective?
Yeah.
Not the words, but
Yeah, it definitely told from his perspective.
Because I got Charlamagne first couple books, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool."
I got Charlamagne 2 books too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Charlamagne.
I don't got his.
I got to
new
finish
West
the
one.
second one though, the
Yeah,
anxiety
the first
one.
Yeah, I haven't read that one.
But the first one though,
All the Way,
that was
excuse me.
basically his biography.
Yeah, the first one's good. I like the first. I bought the first one when I was in Iraq.
Black Privilege.
Black Privilege.
Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, y'all check for that, man. The book. If you don't check for the album, check for the book, man. 'Cause I think that
That's
might
legit.
be.
Okay,
you know
I
what
fuck
I'm
with
saying? Diary of a Recovering Madman.
Okay.
All right.
think y'all
Before we
niggas
get off Gucci Mane completely though,
Yes, sir.
DJ Ace, who used to be on a lot of his mixtapes when he had his mixtape run. So, dude,
What was his drop sound like? What did his drop sound like?
Couldn't tell
Oh, go
you,
ahead.
But I do remember some DJ
Yes, sir.
Ace mixtapes. I think he used to say the South's Top Dog or something like that. Anyway, shout out to DJ Ace. He was on somebody's platform and they had a story time moment where he shared a Gucci Mane story from back in the day. So I was just wanted to, I thought it was funny and wanted to share that with our audience. So he said, Gucci was making $10,000 a show.
Damn. that's
Friday,
low.
Saturday, and Sunday.
30 bands.
And go back and go to sleep at the trap. One time we got a show in South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina.
Hey, SC. Subscribe to the trap.
One time we got a show in South Carolina and I got the whole weekend booked. Trap House album had just dropped. Ooh, we in the Trap House.
Hey, we was in the goddamn trap house for real, isn't that shit?
Trap House album had just dropped, but So Icy was all we was pushing.
Yeah.
We go on the road to do the first show. He get a call from Mojo saying everything gone. So Gucci say, but we headed back to the house. Everything gone. We done made all the money. I say, we got 2 more shows to do. Gucci say, boy, that's over with. I got $100K waiting at the house. We gone. So that's just a little excerpt to put you in the mind frame of where Gucci Mane was at when his shit first started bubbling with the So Icy days and the Trap House album. Like, that nigga say, fuck this show money I got lined up. The nigga done sold all the work back. We finna go. And
So the work gone got 100 bands.
That's what it say, yeah. The nigga who was back home, staying back home with the work while he went and did the
Hey,
show, he
well-
said, hey, bro, all this shit gone. He like, well, shit, we out, bro. We done made the money.
I'll put this. What's your question, sir? I'm sorry.
I just thought that was a funny excerpt, and what's your thoughts on that?
I'm going to get that 100 bands work. No, not 100 bands, excuse me. 100,000. I mean, it's 100.
So you saying you agree with you would have forfeited whatever money? he
No,
was
because if them my niggas and they done move to work, I should be able to come home and it still be there. The money.
I agree.
So
I
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
have to
finish
rush
my
back.
shows.
This
Yeah,
shit should be there after I
yeah.
do
If
this
I gotta
show.
run back, I don't
That
trust you
says a
niggas.
lot about his mind frame about back then.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, this rap shit was just a hobby that he might not
It
have had
probably
much
still is.
confidence that it was gonna blow up on.
Oh,
He
well,
was-
that's right on here.
His bread and butter
Hey.
was what was happening back home at that trap.
He wouldn't got that 100 bands though.
Hey man, I guess that's the testament to how quote unquote
Hey.
it's true to him,
Life,
his real
yeah.
self that he was being. That was dope. That was a dope story to share.
Very cool.
But would I have done that? Hell nah.
No, I'm gonna get this 10-20.
Bet. Appreciate
And
you letting me know.
hold to
that
it.
down.
Yeah, we'll be there.
I'm gonna knock these couple shows out. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. If you my man, you done moved 100,000 worth
Right.
of work.
I'm supposed to be able to
I
trust
should
you.
be able to trust you.
Feel me?
Or why would I give you 100,000 worth
Right.
of work?
Why would I leave you as the person that I'm leaving home with?
But I don't trust
if I
it.
can't trust the money
Yeah.
to be there when I finish
That's
the show.
backwards, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah, that's a little
that was
wild, but
interesting.
you know.
All right, another news. Moving on. We about to get to the sports, but I got one more before the sports. Carnival Cruise,
Don't talk shit about him. I love Carnival Cruise.
one of the most popular cruise lines that been around forever. Shout out to the Carnival Cruise. I never been on a cruise before.
I've been on 4 or 5.
Okay, well,
My very first one was for my birthday. That shit was the best birthday I ever had.
5 times. I ain't never been once.
Nigga, come on
I
in.
gotta go one
It
time.
ain't even expensive.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not crazy.
I definitely gotta go one time.
For
But
real?
anyway, Carnival Cruise.
My kids been on too.
Now I did verify this to see if this was actual facts. That's something that they actually put out. But I saw something that they had posted some new rules, and one of them said,
Lord, the fan.
no folding clack
Where them
fans.
fans at?
No folding
Where them
clack fans inside
I don't got
night.
one because I'm a boy.
It says no folding clack fans inside nightclubs and indoor dance floors for safety.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
And that's the first thing I thought about was where them fans at and that whole
Where them
craze of
fans
people
at?
being obnoxious.
Where
with
them? My wife got one. Where them
a
fans
lot of
at?
people do.
Yeah.
Shout out to 803 Fresh and that whole movement, man.
Yeah.
I think that's dope. He from South Carolina. Yeah, we definitely champion that. If that's true and they really posted that, what's your thoughts on them banning that? Do you think they got a point that it ain't safe for people to just be whipping them bitches out when people in close proximity? Or do you feel like they going out their way to hate on some shit that the young people and the old people is thinking this?
I feel like I'm always shooting white people
cool
bail.
trend.
I'm gonna give them some bail. Everybody on the boat is not a where them fans at type of person.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's okay to ban black shit. Because I'm black, obviously. I'm light skinned, but I'm black. I'm not mixed like Cam is mixed. I'm kind of mixed.
This nigga mixed, man. Anyway.
I'm kind of mixed. My mama mixed. I'm not mixed. My daddy blacker than the motherfucker.
I'm glad you said it. Y'all tell him
Yeah,
in the
my mama
comments that
mixed.
if your
My mama-
mother is mixed and you birth
No,
from her,
black people
you're
is
mixed.
your daddy's black. You black. Anyway.
You can't disregard what your mother
I love
mixed
both my
with because
parents.
your
I love
daddy-
my mama more.
I'm saying,
Don't
but
tell
you
nobody.
having a black daddy don't disregard all the
Oh, yeah,
ethnicities that your
yeah.
mama
My
gave
mama
you.
was light skinned.
You still got them
yeah.
too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
but
but
anyway.
anyway.
So, no, I'm not. I understand they're talking about from a big picture standpoint, money wise. Because I'm sure there's been some Karens. Oh my God, where them fans at? Hit me in my face,
Oh, yeah.
and oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So
People done been super
Right.
offended, but I don't get it.
yeah, what are they doing, those niggers?
Why are they doing all
Yeah.
that classes? That's annoying.
Yes.
I almost dropped my drink.
Yes. But keep in mind, when here in South Carolina, I can't speak for other states. Here we know what it is. We've lined up and we're with them. The whole crowd is with them fans at. They're having a ball. Whereas if you're in a nightclub and hopefully nobody's fucking with them fans, yeah. But I don't need a hi-yah with my fan. Go ahead, what you
I
got?
don't want to see them hating on
Yeah,
the movement that's
yeah.
out because a lot of our people of the culture, that's
Yeah.
something that's a trend in the culture right now.
I mean, it's
Salute them
impactful
boys that
for a
have
whole
done made
brand
that
to be
trend.
like, don't bring those on board.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you done made a major impact for them to
Fuck
have to
yeah,
update
that's
their
fire.
rules to mention that. But at the same time, like I said, they saying specifically in the inside places where it's close proximity, where we might already be shoulder to shoulder. And
Right, it's tight.
And now this song come on and you doing hell no.
You hit me with a nunchuck.
Hey, bro,
Hi-yah.
come on, bro. You
Yeah.
slap the shit out of me with that damn fan. Like, I could see how that could get out of hand quick. If they, you know what I'm saying? So I understand, but that, like you just said, ultimately, you got to be making a hell of a lot of noise and impact for
Right.
them to feel like this is something that got to be addressed in the updated company rules. You feel me? Like,
I'm just saying.
if it wasn't a lot of people doing it, they ain't gonna be aware of it to even tell
Exactly.
you that it ain't allowed. You feel me?
Right.
So again, salute 803 Fresh.
Hey, we appreciate
all them
you.
boys that's in their lane doing their thing and making their movement grow for sure.
Hey, we finna go to the sports segment?
Yes, sir. All right, we back. All right, so yeah, next topic, man. We reached the part of the show where we're gonna discuss sports. You don't like sports? Keep watching, man. It's still gonna be entertaining.
You gonna deal with it
Shit,
today,
there's been a lot
motherfucker.
going on in the sports world, man, since last episode. We got a few things to discuss. So shit.
Man.
First thing first,
Yes, sir.
me being a Lakers fan,
Okay.
Lakers sold the team, bro.
I didn't like
Owner
that.
sold the team
I
to
ain't
the
like that.
Dodgers owner for $10 billion, they say.
And I'm not saying Magic himself, but don't he owns part of the Dodgers.
Yeah, I think he got a
So
minority
does
stake
he-
in it.
does he
I think
also-
they sold it to the majority owner?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, they ain't never gonna let us be the majority.
Nah,
owner
except for
of the
Michael
team.
Jordan, he sold the shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lakers decided after a decade, bro,
Lake
since
Show.
the Magic Johnson days of the Lakers,
I think they
that's
bought
been
him.
in the Buss family.
And let me
They
ask you
had the
this.
show about that.
Yeah.
The show where he
Yeah.
like put some shit
Showtime,
together
yeah.
to.
Let me ask you this. Did they buy them before did they buy them when they were still in Minneapolis?
I think
the
they was
light blue
already
joint?
in LA. When it
Okay,
was,
okay.
yeah.
Go ahead, I'm
It
sorry.
was already in LA.
I want to check.
But yeah, anyway, been in the Buss family for years.
Mm-hmm.
It was the daughter. She had it for a while now, and I guess she probably
Jeannie
like,
Buss?
Man, I've been watching my
The shit
grandfather
show.
and my father, or whoever had it before her, and just seeing that be their whole life for that long, she was like, man, I could just cash out and let somebody else have this
10
headache.
billion? Just chill for the
There's
rest of
got to
your
be a
life.
lot of headache when the Lakers ain't performing the way Laker Nation is used to them
Yeah,
performing.
they get
man.
old.
Yeah, like you start getting a bunch of like, hey, I ain't got to deal with this shit. I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit the fuck down.
You feel me? So, hey, I thought that was interesting though, and I definitely hope just the new regime somehow kind of shakes up our luck and get us back prominent again.
Okay.
Definitely hoping that's what we see from that. But I did see that happened. That was notable. And then aside from that, they signed DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Who used to be in Phoenix when they went to the finals? Who they give up?
They just signed them. They ain't
They
traded.
had the salary cap space.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's love right there.
He's not at peak. You know, he's not a
We don't
top
need-
paid player
I say
right
we.
now.
My son's Laker fan, Cam's Laker fan, so I'm gonna say we. I'm gonna speak a little French.
But that's probably why they could afford him, because he really on the.
Veteran minimum?
He close to that part of his
You know
career.
what sucks
bro.
though? He ain't old.
Nah, but I don't know what it was with him, man. It's like he showed a lot of promise early in his career.
Yeah,
and
balling.
Kind of like he got lazy or something.
You think when Giannis watched him, he just never.
don't know
Where
what
did he go after Phoenix? I don't know where he
He
went.
done bounced around a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like he never got the same. Cause you got to think before when they went to the finals, it was him, Book, and Chris Paul, and he was him and in his own lane, they were the stars.
Somebody said I think he was drafted in the same round as Luka and drafted before Luka. So that's how high his expectations was.
That's
You
not
see
fair.
what Luka became.
But Luka wasn't 1, 2, 3, or
out
4.
of college, Ayton was supposed to be one of the ones. Bro.
Let me keep going. I'm gonna look up when that draft
Ayton
real
was
quick.
supposed to be one of the ones.
I'm gonna look it
when
up real
came
quick.
out,
I'm
and
gonna
he
just
never
be-
quite lived up to it. I don't know if it was injury related or what it
Okay.
was, but
Let me see.
either way, the fact that we ain't had to give up nothing and could
That's
just
love.
afford them, I'm glad to have them because we definitely need that position player on the roster.
Yeah. 2018 draft.
I think if anybody could get the best of what's left of them,
Yeah.
it's Brian them.
You want me to give you the?
I ain't mad at the move. I don't
I'm
feel
not
like
either.
it ain't like
We needed
just
to
signed
be.
a super blockbuster player because he ain't what they thought he was gonna be.
Oh, he was number 1 in
See
that
what I'm
draft.
saying?
Yeah. When you're number 1,
You know what I'm saying?
you supposed to be granted, but you are supposed to be a franchise changing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want me to give you the first few?
Yeah.
So DeAndre Ayton, excuse me. Marvin Bagley III. I know the name, but I don't know what he's done. Luka, Jaren Jackson, Trae Young. But you gotta remember Luka and Trae Young switched. So technically, but yeah, Luka, Jaren Jackson, Trae Young, Mo
All them
Bamba.
names is prominent on their teams. and they on
SGA was number 11 in that draft.
I didn't even realize he was the same.
Yeah,
draft.
I didn't either. Shit, Michael
DeAndre
Porter
Ayton has
Jr.
definitely not lived up to expectations.
Nah.
But
Being
whatever
a
he got
bum.
left, we happy to have you, bro.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. Let me see if there's any other big names real quick, just to check.
That's a
Jalen
lot of
Brunson.
names that you say.
Jalen Brunson.
Oh, see what I'm saying?
He was second in the. No, he was the
He was
third
the
pick in the
top
second round.
Prospect of that class, bro. You naming some players, bro.
Yeah.
You done got deep.
Ain't nobody else doing. Yeah, that's it. Now, it's about six quality
You know what I'm
players.
saying? You done
For a
named a
big
few
name.
that's
Yeah, hell yeah.
making quite a damn impact.
Yeah.
The SGA is the MVP right now.
Yeah, you gotta think Luka has MVP potential. He just, life.
Hopefully.
Jalen Brunson, all of them players have basically all been to at least the Western or Eastern Conference Finals.
Y'all let us
That I
know what
named.
y'all think of that pickup.
Yeah.
Is it a good
I
pickup
like
for the
it.
Lakers? Is it not gonna make much of an impact? Y'all let us know what y'all think. I ain't mad at you.
I'm giving this for you, Switch. I think luckily he won't be the star. You gotta think.
Yeah.
It was Book, him, and Chris. And Chris Paul was a star, but he wasn't Chris Paul.
Yeah.
So I think him being, for lack of better words, the third scoring option, I think that won't be a bad look. And if you got Austin Reeves, AR 13, 15, what's his name? Austin Reeves, what's his nickname? Yeah, Austin Reeves. So that you got 4 quality players. That's not a bad look. And you didn't have to give up AR? That's a good look.
We definitely need people that can play the 4 and the 5. We need those guys.
Because LeBron can switch between 3 and 4.
Yeah, for sure.
Sit in the chair and
I
not
ain't
do
mad
nothing
at it,
crazy.
man. We'll see what happens with it and what he got left in the tank. In other news, still in NBA, Suns traded KD to the Rockets.
I saw that. I
That
don't like
was
that.
big news for NBA. I felt like I'm not mad at Suns. Clearly, their relationship is running its course. So I'm not mad at them trading and getting what they could get for KD at this point.
They ain't getting
if
enough.
I'm Rockets and you already had a young team that had you making playoffs, you got a nice coach, you building something good.
Second best
You got
record
some
in the
decent
West. Yeah.
veterans in the locker room that the young niggas listen
Yeah.
to. I would have kept that going and building on that, but
They got put in the
to
first
cash
round.
out. They decided to cash out on a lot of it for KD. How much do we think KD at this point in his career is going to change they still gonna be a first round team. It ain't gonna make them go that much further.
You don't think they get past the first round?
No. Not unless, now this is just my thoughts on the KD trade. If they made other moves to tighten it up since then.
What do you think what do you think they need to add? Position-wise.
I don't know they roster front to back.
I don't either.
I watched them play at the end of the season and the end of the playoffs, and I felt like the Jalen Green dude that they let go of, he wasn't consistent right now, but he showed some signs that he could be. I think he was drafted pretty high too and wasn't living up to expectations, but they not only gave up him, they gave up Dylan Brooks. But we know he ain't a superstar, but he brings something to the team everywhere he goes.
It's a certain amount of, you know this, but for y'all that are watching, energy matters, and I'm not talking on some spiritual shit. Like Draymond Green is not the best shooter. Yeah, effort.
Yeah.
Energy, effort. You can rejuvenate an offense, a team with your play. Draymond Green, again, is not he's not Steph. He's not fucking Clay when he was there. He's not.
But he don't fucking stop.
Yeah. When you have that guy that's a Swiss Army knife, Dylan Brooks, I think, is a little overrated for what he does. He's like a poor man's Draymond Green. Yeah, it contributes.
Under the skin of the star player on that team.
I get on your nerves.
And if that is effective to help us win, it is what it is, bro. If you got somebody that just mastered the art of that,
you in there.
That's an asset to the team. I feel like they gave up a young player that can potentially develop to a star. They gave up a veteran player that's got his niche in the game that he pretty solid on defense most nights. I ain't gonna
he'll give you 30 points.
No, but on defense, he can lock up and aggravate the star player.
Cam.
To the point where
you're like, nigga, get the fuck off of me.
Now you can't make your shots because you worried about this nigga.
Yeah, it's like Dennis Rodman used to do. He said I wouldn't wear deodorant when I was playing. So I can be like, I'm rusty.
Dennis Rodman numbers.
No, he ain't Dennis Rodman. I'm saying the irritation of Dennis Rodman.
Right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I feel like they gave up Jalen Green, they gave up Dylan Brooks, and like 4 draft picks for KD, who got 2 good seasons. I think they were
second-round picks. 4 second-round picks.
Still, 4 draft picks for KD, who might give you 2 good seasons.
You think he
can stay healthy? Yes.
You think it
ain't his fault, but the Achilles and shit.
You're not saying ability. You're saying physical.
It is ability, but that affects his ability because he can't be as physical as he once was.
But that jumper wet.
I ain't saying he can't shoot no more, but KD is not gonna carry a team the way he was before them injuries, bro. He not.
Damn. You don't think
no.
You think he did? Not dead, but like.
I ain't saying he can't bring value to a team, but I'm not giving up all that for him. Is what I'm saying. If it would have been
I wouldn't have gave up 4 second-round picks.
2 players I can give away to KD.
But not 4 second-round picks.
I gotta give you 2 players that could be valuable, and then 4 draft picks that could be some sleeper people that gave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because second-rounders don't. I know typically we talk shit about second-rounders, but there have been some sleeper picks in the second round. Hell yeah.
I'm saying, be some late bloomers and shit. They got overlooked in college, but they figure it out once they get that shot for the Hornets or the Magic or somebody. Yeah. They go out there and go crazy. But yeah, man, we'll see what comes of that. How the Rockets choose to make their follow-up moves and build around that KD acquisition. But I would have kept it where it was at, bro. I like the team they had and what they were building. They could have got some other pieces this year, but they chose to cash out and bet it all. And I don't feel like KD, what's left in his career, can give them what they hoping to get. But I could be wrong, though.
I'll put it this way.
I don't got all the answers, Sway.
You stupid. No, I feel like KD's jumper is always, it's like the old man. You know how they be like, he got an old man Jay. The jumper always going to be wet, but can you get to the jumper? Can you get to your spot to pull the jumper?
That spot up shooters like a Clay, where if I can just get over here and you get me, then I can just shoot. KD can do that, but a lot of his game was his athleticism that he don't got as much of no more.
But you got to think though, he's still basically 7 feet tall. Yes. So if he transitions, say he got, like you said, 2 good years. After the 2 years, if he becomes a spot up shooter, like the spot up shooting is fire. It ain't like you spot up shooting with a bum ass nigga.
I just ain't, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, but I haven't seen nothing in KD the last few seasons myself that made me think, somebody just traded for him, man, and put a few pieces around him, he could win another chip.
Hey, it'll be fine though.
I ain't seen it.
I
don't think they're going to be no more successful than they already were, personally. But what else done happened in sports, man? The Bucks have decided to waive Damian Lillard after he just tore or ruptured his Achilles last season.
Who did?
Damian Lillard.
It's been a lot of people to tell their
Bucks
Achilles.
it have. That's been really kind of
Tatum,
weird the way
him,
Superstar
Indiana
Halliburton.
Pacers. Yeah, Halliburton. Yeah.
It's been a few.
Damn.
Had their season ended off the same. Yeah, it's really weird because it's like, what's going on, bro?
I have an answer, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, but yeah, so the Bucks have decided to waive Damian Lillard, eat whatever is left of the contract that they on. Yeah, that's how strongly they want to make this move. Hey, we just finna let you do what you're doing.
I don't like that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Waived him and decided to acquire Miles Turner from Indiana Pacers.
Did they trade for him, or they just?
Nah, they just released one player and
the cap space
that they had from that. Yeah, they decided to acquire him in free agency. What's your thoughts on the way how it went for Dame leaving the Blazers and going to the Bucks and him kind of battling injuries the whole time?
It sucks because I know Dame was really loyal to Portland.
He was, man.
And then he left to try to get a championship, and that those hope. Yeah, he did the KG kind of. KG, yes, he got a ring, but I'm just saying the most of KG's prime was spent in Minnesota, and he was able to team with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, blah blah blah, and they was able to get a ring. But I feel like Dame. I mean, the Achilles thing is kind of an oddity, but it does suck that he had the Achilles. Like, was his second year or third year with Milwaukee, give or take? Second? Third?
I don't think it's no more than second year.
Yeah. So either way, if it's the second year, that sucks because the first year Giannis was hurt, and they tried to push through the playoffs. Then it flipped the other side. And it just sucks, man, because I think Dame is a very talented-ass player. And because of current ring culture, he's probably not going to get a ring as a true contributor.
No, unfortunately, it don't seem like. And
I hate
sometimes
that
that be
for him.
due to injury, man.
Yeah.
The way shit played out, man. I like Dame Lillard, man.
Yeah,
and
Dame is dope.
I really wish he would have jumped ship for the betterment of his career and legacy sooner. But I respect the fact that he was staying there and just betting on himself and believing in himself. But that don't work out.
No.
Most times it seems like it don't.
Yeah.
And as far as just all the players coincidentally having Achilles injury this year, I don't really know what's the main culprit of what you would pinpoint it to be the cause of it, but
Of injuries or the lack of championship?
of the Achilles injury just
You
being
wanna
so
go there?
prominent this year. But I do want to say that
Yes,
as far as like Halliburton's,
That's from the calf injury.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
It'd
KD.
be a ankle
KD, yeah.
or a calf or a different injury that now you compensating for, which the way that you balancing your body differently because that hurts.
Yeah, you compensate
and then
for
it
it,
causes other shit to go wrong.
Yeah.
It's like we want our players to be tough and play through them injuries, but sometimes a nigga playing through that ankle injury can cause his Achilles to fucking rupture in the finals type shit.
Which sucks.
It is, bro. So it's like, really, which side are you on? Do you want niggas to play through injury and be the tough guys that we grew up watching? Or do you want niggas to be like, hey, I'm finna sit this out and take my time with this ankle because I don't want this shit to lead to some more serious thing. Which side of that do you stand on?
I think the problem is, though, and I've said this a few times, not on here, but just in general conversation with you and other people, and I think the problem is we have gotten to the point of savior culture. I think not me and you, but we see our children as, holy fuck, they could go to the NBA, they go to the NFL, and all I gotta do is push the fuck out of them. And
Put too much pressure on.
yeah, they playing my son, he don't play basketball like that, but he's 10. But I just literally talked to him on FaceTime on the way here. I said, baby boy, what you getting into?
Shout out to Junior.
He's the third.
Right,
I'm a
shout out
junior.
to the third.
But no, his name up here somewhere. He's in the middle. But
Shout
no.
out to the third.
Hey. So we talked, and he's like, oh, I'm going to start playing basketball coming soon, which he's played all sports. So he'll be playing basketball. But hypothetically, if his mom was pushing the fuck out of him, you got to think, these kids play basketball. Some of them is like from 5 to 10 years old all the way up. And they play it's not, you gotta remember, sports used to be a seasonal thing. Football and basketball used to be fall and winter. Baseball was like spring and summer. I don't really watch other sports, but I'm just saying. And you gotta think, now you can play basketball all year long. You can play football all year long. And when you put that much stress in your body, bro, you're playing more and longer than you're accustomed to. Niggas ain't, and also, you come straight out of college, you play 1 year just to get the fuck on to the NBA. You go straight to the NBA.
So you saying just all the sports that they got to play just to make it pro?
Yeah, they play too much.
I feel that. Yeah, just the fact, the grind that you got to do damn near year-round sports to get noticed in sports to even make it to professional level. By the time you get there, you got way more miles than professional athletes used to back then when they just played school level all the way through. I see where you're going with that. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Because I've had nieces and nephews in the family, and that AAU grind is just nonstop basketball or whatever their dream is. And yeah, that put a lot of wear and tear on you that the past generations didn't have to go that route and do all of that. It wasn't year-round basketball. It was just basketball season.
Right. That was when you played basketball. Right. Football season, that's when you play football. Track, whatever.
Yeah, we are in a different time now where not only you can't just play for your school and get noticed.
No,
I ain't gonna go on a deep tangent with this, but young athletes these days, you can't just play for the school league and get noticed. You gotta do the AAU, you gotta go to the camps, the 7-on-7s, all the off-season shit that regular people might not even know about or sign their kids up for. You gotta do all of that to be on the radar to really get to the D1 schools that people dream of going to.
And the parents is hoping that you make it so you can save them. Yeah. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
None of that shit is free.
No.
So the parents that is putting all their dreams into this kid, they putting a lot of money into this investment of their kid also. Like, that shit is not free, bro.
It's
you
wild.
having to travel with these AAU teams and pay for hotel and food and all that.
I done invested all this money in my kid. They need to get some get back.
Real.
My kids, they play sports. My oldest plays instruments. My middle son, my only son, my son plays sports. My man just started cheerleading practice today. I'm not looking for them to save me. I already have a house. I pay bills. But some of these parents, especially single parents, I'm not saying which gender, men and women, single moms. But anyway, they want to be saved by their kids.
Don't save for.
I'm just saying, but that's not your kid's responsibility to be a superstar athlete and save you.
I feel what you're saying.
I don't go into a tangent, but I'm just saying. I'm just an asshole.
Where was we before we?
The Achilles tears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you playing sports year round.
Y'all let us know y'all thoughts on why has that become such a common thing, especially with the superstars this past season. Like it's got to be some type of reason. I can't pinpoint.
Playing too much before the NBA.
I ain't mad at that theory though. I can't tell my boy he off base with that. All right, one last NBA topic that we got to mention.
Let's go.
Ben Simmons, who is somebody who also was drafted high and he was last with the Clippers. He also was drafted high when he got drafted and had high expectations and had a major decline. But he's still around right now. Honestly, bro should be happy with anybody that's going to offer him a spot on the team. Because the last few places he been, he has not contributed much of nothing at all. So
fuck that nigga.
They say that the nigga is looking for a deal that's above veterans minimum. I feel like
get the fuck off my roster.
You should be happy with veterans minimum if somebody gonna give you that. Because what have you done to make people feel like, nah, he deserves more than veterans?
I would have cussed him the fuck out.
So I'm like, really, bro? Come on, bro. Look at your.
Google yourself, Ben Simmons.
Fuck out. Google yourself, Ben Simmons. See what you have contributed to teams the last few damn seasons, and like, why do you think that you deserve more than what they would pay as veterans minimum? I don't even know what veterans minimum is. But
I think it's $5 million.
Bro, you lucky you ain't sent your ass to D-League, bro. You lucky you ain't playing overseas right now.
Pussy ass nigga.
I'm saying it's been niggas that been better than him that had to resort to playing overseas and shit.
I'm saying my government name, Michael Chappelle. Fuck Ben Simmons. That pussy ass nigga. I mean, I'm not saying mental health is not a real thing. That's got the way. Fuck that pussy ass nigga.
Whatever the case that was the cause of his decline. You know you had a decline. You can't argue that. You know you don't deserve no more.
No, you haven't done shit for 3 years.
The fact that they let you still be in the NBA. Like, they had Melo not being able to get a contract one time.
He would have took them.
He was way better than what Ben Simmons is now. So when you think back at shit like that, like, come on, man. What are we talking about?
And they still We'll give you a little more.
You got
fuck
players
outta
that
here.
had way more left in the tank. They had to go play in China and Puerto Rico.
Bruh,
and
Dwight
overseas
Howard should be
league.
playing in the league, but because he's gay or whatever, gender fluid, or whatever the fuck it's called,
I don't know what the reason is that he not.
he
still
ain't in the
around,
league. But Ben
I don't
Simmons
know how they pick and
won't shoot the
choose
ball?
What niggas said, but that nigga is still getting
Bruh,
offered any
get the
type of
fuck
deal.
outta
Man.
here.
He trying to pick and choose what type of deal.
Bro,
Like,
get the fuck out of
bro,
here.
go sit down, man.
Yeah.
Go sit down. Sit this one
Yeah.
out, man.
This is it safe to say the tribe co-signs all this?
Yeah, sit this one out,
Yeah.
man.
Co-signed by the tribe. Sit your ass down.
All right. We off the sports. Before we get up out of here, we introduced a new segment on the last episode.
shit.
We got another entry in that. Last episode, we went to North Dakota on them. This episode,
What was the song the nigga said?
I'm in North Dakota. Yeah.
I'm in North Dakota. That shit kind of slapping though. With the
North
hook.
Dakota. All right,
What
so
you got?
this time,
You got the
we're
music?
going, yeah, this time we're going to Oklahoma, man.
All right. I'm in Oklahoma.
Let me pull up the Oklahoma shit, man, and see what
I'll get the mic.
they're talking about.
Oh shit.
That ain't it.
Minute. I'm in Oklahoma. Now did I do that? Very respectful. I'm in North Dakota. Hey, that shit was a slap though, the hook. I don't know about the verse. That's easy.
Okay, I guess the rest of it just beat. But yeah, that was Oklahoma. And our new segment where we going state to state and just letting y'all hear how these artists are coming, these underground artists are coming and what they sound is like. First, we went to North Dakota, joined Oklahoma, y'all niggas.
I can't wait to see
we
what he
going
picks
next
up for
episode.
South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. We gonna get there. We gonna
I'm
get
in South
there.
Carolina.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. But yeah, that's it for that. Where we at?
We at currently in cultural time. Oh, 146?
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
It might
man.
be a 2-hour episode.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
No,
dog.
currently in the culture? I mean, Hot Topics in hip hop.
Nah, we're gonna wrap
All right,
it up. Man. Shit, before we get up out of here, man, we got the indie artist spotlight.
Of course.
Go ahead, you always go first. Do your
Hey,
thing.
I got you, sir. Let me get to it. I just want to spell
Shout
it
out all the
correctly.
indie artists out there doing your thing, putting in your work. I salute you.
Hey,
Hey, if we ain't shouted you out yet, if we ain't aware of you, drop your shit in the comments.
Please.
We'll check it out, and we'll definitely shout
Hey.
you out if your shit is dope.
so I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna
If
do
it ain't dope, we're gonna ignore it. I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie to you.
I'm gonna do both the spotlight and the sleeper song. So this young lady name is Naughty, Nauti exclamation point.
Shout out to
And,
Naughty.
and as well, we did a photo shoot. It'll come out shortly. Very dope. I actually found her at Hood Saviors
I seen when
event.
you posted that.
That was a very phenomenal
That shit was
event.
dope.
I really appreciate it. Hood Savers, Isaiah, very
Salute
dope.
Hood Savior, my
Yes.
boy Isaiah, man.
Yeah, so, and the song that I enjoy both of the singles she has out, but the one that really stuck out to me was Rat Race. It's a song about kind of feeling like you're stuck in place, or just it was a really dope song. So Naughty, Nauti exclamation point, and Rat Race.
You heard her, man.
Hey.
Y'all go follow Naughty, tap into the Rat Race and
Hey.
everything else she got going on.
Absolutely.
Salute. Subscribe to the tribe. While you go
Please
follow
do.
her,
Beep, beep, beep.
subscribe to the tribe for sure. All right. I got
My bad, I ain't mean to put you on the spot. I just knocked them both out.
my indie artist spotlight
Yes, sir.
is an artist named Chris Vegas. I came across him
I
on
feel like I've seen that name.
I seen him on Blockwork TV.
Okay.
That platform where they be having various indie artists from different cities.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know exactly where he was from. I can't assume he's from Vegas because that might just be in his name. But like Stunner for Vegas.
Right,
That
or
nigga-
G Vegas. They
yeah.
call Greenville,
You know what I'm
G
saying?
Vegas, yeah.
But yeah, dude named Chris Vegas. Y'all go follow him at Chris_Vegas_. That's the indie artist spotlight for episode 37. You heard me? And then for the sleeper song,
Yes, sir.
I got to go with Ayo Fake Love. Why would I not say that?
Fake love,
We got a new song that I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. We mentioned at the new releases, and now I'm telling you again. Salute my dog, Ayo. Appreciate you letting me be a part of that dope song. Y'all go check it out. Fake Love, out right now, wherever you listen to music at. Go look for Ayo. Fake Love featuring Cartier Camo. Went crazy on that, man. For sure. And that's the indie artist spotlight and the sleeper song. And shit, you got anything else you want to tell the people? Hey, tickets on sale right now for the Dark Room, man. Y'all support my dog.
Yeah, literally thedarkroom.eventbrite.com.
Yeah, he wasn't even gonna tell you. See,
I wasn't. I was
back,
chilling.
though. I got it back.
Go grab them.
Go get your ticket
10,
for
5,
the
25.
10, 5, 25. Pop out. You seen how crazy the rap
Hey, that bill,
went. And niggas was
125
like, damn,
people.
I wish I knew. We telling you months in advance.
Yes.
If you was subscribed and part of the trial, you would have heard.
Hey.
It's 10, 5, 25.
Hey,
Subscribe
all
to
red,
the tribe.
no t-shirts, open bar, so beer and wine is absolutely free.
Oh.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna provide liquor, but the beer and wine is absolutely free. Wear red, no t-shirts. We have a great time, man. You're gonna leave with some cool art stuff.
Pop out.
Yeah, man. Come on, let us.
Look, the last event was one that you didn't want to miss. So definitely pop out to this one for sure. Salute my dog. Go to signlanguage.com. Subscribe to the tribe.
Absolutely.
Go stream. Non-negotiable.
Right there.
Buy vinyl.
Yes.
a
Buy all that
CD
shit.
Or whatever you're into. Go add Fake Love to your playlist.
Yes, indeed.
And just keep on watching the movement grow and glow. How we doing it? Because we doing what we doing. Like only we could do it.
Hey.
So, you know, I go by the name Young Cartier Camo.
Yo, boy, Skillet.
And this is
Tribe Called Culture.
man.
Peace. Hey.